What's up? Who's ready for Barça Live? It's been an intense week, right? Last-minute signings on the buzzer. I, for one, I'm fairly happy that this is all over. For all of those of you who live for this, for the rumours, for the transfer news, for the speculation, my deepest condolences. For all of us who like to focus on the actual games, what a relief. I mean, we now get to focus on the real games, And today we have a tough one. Today it's at the Sanchez Pizjuán, always a tough outing. In Sevilla we have Bruno Ballester, and Bruno, we know the lineup. Let us know your thoughts.
Yes, hello and good afternoon from the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán. There you have on your screens down here Barça's lineup for today's game. That actually is the same one that the team used against Valladolid in that brilliant night at the Camp Nou, where the team won 4-0 with their second goal with Kounde, Araujo, Garcia, and Valde in the back four in his second.
We're having some issues with Bruno's sound. We'll try and recover it because he sounded a little bit like a robot. In the meantime, let's get the rest of our cast in here. Irati Vidal. And today it's not Spencer Siegel, it's Jamie Coles. Irati?
My Bruno impression.
Oh, nice.
I thought we were having another guest.
I know, it sounded very, very weird. Guys, we don't have Spencer here today. He's out gallivanting in the UK at a concert. Instead of him, we have Jamie.
You'll have to settle for me, sorry.
Exciting game, right?
What it is today.
Yeah. Exciting game.
And also ready for the third win in a row.
Hopefully. Shall we head over to the couches and analyse the lineup a little bit more? Let's go for it. Right, well, we couldn't have Bruno do it because he sounded like a robot, so let's do it ourselves here. Barça play with Marc-Andre ter Stegen in goal. As you can see right below me, Kounde, Araujo, Garcia and Valde at the back, with Busquets, Gavi and Pedri in midfield, and with Rafinha, Lewandowski and with Ousmane Dembélé up front. Essentially the same lineup as last weekend. Let us know your thoughts on the live chat. Rate it from 1 to 10. 10 being the highest score. If you're very, very happy with the lineup, give it a 10 out of 10 and see if it's the lineup that is going to help us beat Sevilla at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán. Irati Vidal, always a very tough stadium to play at.
Yeah, they are not at their best moment because we know Sevilla is struggling. They have like a little intern crisis with Lopetegui, and the beginning of the season hasn't been the best, but it's Sevilla, it's Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán, with all that funds they have there that they are going to push. And of course, also a tough game, but also key game for Barça before Champions League week, because we will see what this team can do.
1 to 10. Lineup?
I would go for 9, sorry, not 1, because I mean it's the last one we saw the other day. The game was almost perfect, so let's go for that.
Jamie, what are the fans saying?
Fans are more or less in agreement. A lot of 9s, 10s, 7.5. Kubik's 9.9 out of 10. So clearly they thought last week was almost perfect.
Close to perfection.
As close as you can get. Yeah.
And your thoughts?
I'm a big fan of the philosophy of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And what we did last week clearly worked. What Xavi did with the team clearly worked. And so, yeah, I think this is a good way to move forward.
Well, you talk about Xavi. Let's hear what one of his assistants, his brother, Oscar Hernández, had to say before the game.
Sí, perquè com sempre ens atén a la prèvia del partit del Barça.
Here we are with Oscar Hernández.
Bona tarda, bona nit, pràcticament.
Good afternoon.
Bé, el fet és que veníem a jugar aquí a Sevilla, començava el mes de setembre, pensàvem que hi hauria molta calor, però sembla que...
We thought it was going to be really hot here at the start of September in Seville, but not so much.
El mateix 11 que en el partit... espera, que t'apropo una miqueta al micròfon, Òscar, si t'escoltem una miqueta millor.
Let's put the microphone nearer to you so you can hear you.
Perfecte. El cert és que no sé també fins a quin punt voleu donar continuïtat a l'equip amb aquest 11 repetit.
Is this about continuity with the same 11 as...
Si realment el que voleu és donar aquesta continuïtat a les bones sensacions que l'equip ha...
Because of the good performance last week?
Molt bons minuts la setmana passada.
Yeah, last week went very well. Everyone played well. We want to continue with that, both defensively and offensively, and keep up with the victories. And also, there are these players, of course, who can play in different positions.
què es trobarà al davant?
How does that affect the team tonight? Yeah, we have players that can change positions, and we'll be thinking about that during the game. And this is the resources we have with this squad. Sevilla has some important players missing in defence. But do you think they're more dangerous because they need points after their start? Well, I think they are dangerous because having only 1 point from 9, they're going to be nervous, anxious. And we need to start the game well because of that. We need to impose ourselves. Thank you very much.
Those were the words of our assistant coach, Oscar Hernandez. Let's head back to the Sanchez Pizjuán. I'm being told that the microphone issues have been solved. Let's head over to Mr. Robot, Bruno. Fill the live chat with robot emojis, please. And Bruno, let us know what Sevilla are playing with today, their lineup.
Yes, well, Sevilla had also crazy final hours of the transfer market, and they have today the starting lineup with Bono in goal, with a back four of Montiel, Guidel, Nianzou, the centre-back, the new signing, and Marcos Acuña in midfield, 3 players with Fernando, Juan, Jordan, and former Barça player Ivan Rakitic, and up front with Isco making his first start since his signing for Sevilla, Lamela, and up front the reference will be En-Nesyri. You can, of course, leave also your comments on Sevilla's lineup, always a really strong squad. And just my few comments about Barca's lineup. First of all, Robert Lewandowski has never scored against Sevilla in 5 appearances, 2 for Dortmund, 3 for Bayern Munich. Let's see if today he can score and continue in this great run of form. And Ousmane Dembélé, who has been involved in a goal in the last 5 games against Sevilla, so hopefully also let's see if today he participates, helping the squad as he did last weekend with 2 assists against Valladolid.
You, Bruno, what are we looking out for in Sevilla's lineup, by the way?
Well, headliner for Sevilla has to be, for me today, Juan Jordan, player in midfield, organizing the squad, and practically, well, the one who organizes everything and is going to be really, really careful. And one to watch also, Nianzou. Let's see this new signing. Monty got a really good eye with Kounde when he signed him from Girondins in Bordeaux. He needs his time to adapt to Sevilla. Let's see if Nianzou gets a faster adaptation or not to the squad. But yeah, we'll have to have an eye on him because he's a signing from Monty. He's one of the best ones. Also scouting and knowing about players in Europe. So yeah, I want to watch, let's see, today performance for Nianzou.
Right, Bruno, thank you. We'll come back to you in a sec for the game you have prepared for us and for the fans. A little bit of interaction we'll have going on there. But in the meantime, Irati, thoughts on this Sevilla lineup, this opponent that we're facing today? They haven't started well in LaLiga.
No, they haven't started well, and I also will keep an eye on the defense, because if Robert Lewandowski and Rafinha and Dembélé are moving as the other day, they can do really good work, because we have a midfielder playing as defender, because they don't have another centre-back playing next to Nianzou, which is very young and hasn't started well. Here in Sevilla, he was like the 3rd centre-back in Bayern Munich, so he's not really adapting well these first days. Indeed, the other day, Julen Lopetegui had to change all the defense in the second half because it wasn't working. So I will keep an eye on that, and also on Isco Alarcón, because if someone can recover the best version of Alarcón, it's Julen Lopetegui that had him in the national team.
Jamie, for Sevilla, it's the complete opposite as it is for Barca. In the transfer market, we talk about all the players that have arrived to Barca, how much stronger the squad is. Sevilla, it's about the players who've left, really and truthfully.
Yeah, and of course one of them came to Barca, so that's always positive for us. But yeah, I think there's very much sort of a regrouping and sort of trying to work out where they are now with Sevilla. You know, we've seen that perhaps in the last few results. They're obviously not where they want to be. It's not where we expect to see Sevilla after the way they ended last season. So I do think there's that kind of like regrouping, trying to look at who they've got, what they've got, and what they can do with it now.
Feeling is that as the weeks go by, the situation will kind of like get, Sevilla will get back to the top eventually, but we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Let's hope it's not thanks to 3 points today. Let's head over to the Sanchez Pizjuán again. Bruno, you've prepared a little game for us because there's a lot of history of players playing for both teams here, the latest one being Jules Kounde.
Yes, up to 35 players that have been playing for Barça and Sevilla. And today we want to test you at the studio, also at home. Get your phones, start giving your answers, because we're gonna play to know which players played for Barça and Sevilla. Some correct ones, some incorrect, some that are not correct. So let's start with this first one. This first picture is, of course, Diego Armando Maradona. Just 2 seasons at Barça, but of course always a big legend. Did he also play for Sevilla? Do you remember when was, if it was, at the studio? Easy one to kick off. Your thoughts about Maradona? Do you think that he played for Sevilla?
Who's going with this one? You go, Jamie. You're the guest. You go first.
No pressure. This isn't how you should treat guests, rather than putting the pressure on them like this. I'm gonna say.
Lots of no's on the live chat, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in the opposite direction of the live chat. I'm gonna go
saying no.
with yes.
Alonso Martinez saying no. Arjit saying no. Katia saying no. Delfín Ortiz no. No. Well, Andrés Ceballos, yes, you are right. Maradona played for Sevilla in the 92-93 season. Just 1 season in Sevilla, 2 for Barça between 82-84. So congratulations, Andrés Ceballos. You have been the first one giving the correct answer. Lots of people on the chat that didn't know that fact. So, well, make ready for the second one and stay tuned, because you have to continue playing in good form, because most of you were wrong in the first one. Let's continue. Isaac Cuenca. You will remember him, of course, in that period where Pep Guardiola was the manager. He was in the 11-12 season playing for the first team. Did Isaac Cuenca also played for Sevilla after passing and spending some years at Barça? Irati, this one is for you.
Why the difficult ones are always for me, Bruno? We have to talk about this.
He's played for a lot of teams. He's played for a lot of teams in Spain.
Because after Barça, he played for many. I'm pretty sure that before Barça, he didn't play there, because he was playing in Reus, close to my hometown. So I would go for no, because the first one was it.
I like that logic.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Because on the live chat, there is also many people saying yes. Carolina, yes. Yuspa, yes. Hussein Abbas, yes. But Irati and Kamal Seriki are right, because it's no. The answer is no. Isaac Cuenca never played for Sevilla. This was a wrong one. So congratulations to all the ones who picked the correct answer. Let's continue with the third one. Third one is Nolito.
That's an easy
Robert
one.
Van Eekhout, I know that you will know the answer, but
I do.
let's see if on the live chat they also know the answer. Nolito. Let's see. Kiel Boazan saying no. Tomcat, no. Meijin Flu saying yes. Tesfaye saying yes. Tafa saying no. Bit of 50-50 on the live chat.
50-50 on the live chat.
The answer is
yes. The answer is yes.
The answer
Golito
is
de Nolito
yes.
played for both teams.
17 and 20 season. Yes, Barça between 2008-2011, Sevilla 2017-2020. Fourth option in this game. I like this one, Saviola, player from the years between 2000 and 2010 were probably his best years as a footballer. Jamie Coles, come on, let's go with you. Saviola, who was a big signing for Barça, the Argentinian. Did he spend some years, or did he play for Sevilla? He was actually 1 year in Real Madrid, that's for sure, but in Sevilla?
Current assistant coach at Barça B as well.
Current assistant coach at Barça B. I also met him when they went to Anfield with the Legends.
Oh, yeah.
I think he did play at Sevilla as well.
Okay, let's see. Katial saying yes. Roman Zaki, yes. Yes, you're right. This time, yes, in the live chat.
Come on.
Practically everyone picking the correct answer. Sevilla was one of the clubs in Saviola's career, was actually on loan in the 2005-2006 season, magic season for Barça that won the Champions League in Paris. Fifth one, here you have the image of Juan Carlos Unzué. He was a big protagonist the other day in the game against ALS.
Bruno, they switched them around.
Andre Gomez, sorry. Okay, we are with Andre Gomez. Andre Gomez, they switched it again. So yeah, Andre Gomez, signing from Barça, from Valencia, but did he also played for Sevilla? Irati, come on. You always say, do you have the tough ones? I think this one is quite easy. Andre Gomez on the live chat also. Your picks. guessing your answers.
Can they help me? I think that's a no. Didn't he went to the Premier League after Barça?
Went to Everton definitely after Barca. It's a question of did he play there before, I think.
No, before he came from Valencia to Barça.
Jan Nick saying no,
So-
Adam saying no, Nekit saying no, and yes, the answer is no. Andre Gomez never played for Sevilla, just for Valencia in La Liga Santander. Now, yes, last one, and yeah, the protagonist is Juan Carlos Unzué. Juan Carlos Unzué, this is a old school one because Unzué was a great goalkeeper during the 90s. Did he play for Sevilla apart from Barça? Jamie Coles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He's come
you
back
know.
to me.
It's going back to you, yeah.
Bruno's coming after
No
me.
pressure, Jamie, because we've got 5
No.
out of 5 so far.
No, because I know that Robert always knows the answer, so I'm going to go with Jamie Coles this one.
This
let's
one
see,
I
because
really have
50-50
no
in the
idea.
live chat at the same
No?
time. Sebastian White saying no, Christopher Smith saying yes, Delfín Ortiz saying yes, Sojev saying no. Jamie, 50-50.
They are
Let's go
not
for
really
it.
helping you.
I really this like the other two I was pretty confident about, but this one I really have. I'm going to go with
Okay,
yes.
if Irati knows the answer, you can go Irati, or you can.
Yeah, I am going to say that
you can play together if you want.
Yeah, I'm going to say that he played at Sevilla with Diego Armando Maradona.
Oh,
Same
Fusion.
season.
Yes, Irati. Wow, that's right. Yeah, because he spent 7 seasons
Yeah.
at Sevilla between the 90 and the 97 season. So yeah, congratulations, Girati,
There you go.
and
I interviewed
Ryan,
him and he was
Pandi,
telling me
real
about
time, all
all
of
the
you in the live
years in
chat.
Sevilla, so that's why.
Well, thank you, Bruno. We'll come back to you in a second because you've got the quiz. I think you need to turn your camera around. In the meantime, guys, today we don't have Marcos Alonso and Héctor Bellerín in the squad. They arrived on Thursday/Friday. They did train with the team yesterday, but Xavi thought they've only just arrived. Let's stick to the squad that we had in the last game, and we'll probably see them on Wednesday in the Champions League debut. But I do want to ask you and the fans, what did you think of this transfer market, of this transfer window for Barca? It's been a very busy one. We've given 3 options. Was it 1 excellent? Was it 2 the best summer ever? Or 3 were you expecting more?
I go for 2 because I don't remember another market like this one, like with all the movings, the ones going out and the ones coming. Like maybe I'm too young, but I don't remember a summer like this.
Yeah, I think similar. It was just busy, like a whirlwind of a summer.
It was.
Whether the signings are great or not, I don't know. But in terms of like the drama of the transfer window, it was thrilling. I'm gonna go with excellent. I think I'm gonna say it's.
What are the fans saying?
The fans are saying, lots of 2s and 1s. So let's try and pick out some names. Nightmare says it was the best summer ever. Branko says it was excellent. LB says excellent. Mohammed can't decide. He's saying 1, 2, and 3.
Oh,
You can't fail, I suppose, that way. If
No,
you
exactly.
pick
No,
all
no.
3 options.
we want you to commit to 1.
Yeah, come on, make a choice. Deepak Pokral 1,
But
D3M
indeed,
1.
that 1, 2, and 3, it was also Xavi. They asked in the press conference,
This
and
is
he
true.
wasn't like, I was expecting that one more. I guess Bruno.
He said it could be better.
Bernardo Silva, but I'm also happy,
But
and
I'm
it
very-
is
yeah, yeah.
excellent. So yeah.
Yeah, very-
Xavi also
very good
goes
point.
one for 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So there we go.
yeah.
We need to chase up some of our fans to make a firm decision, and Xavi as well.
Yeah.
Well, we're seeing the highlights of last week's game, that 4-0 win at the Spotify Camp Nou. The first goal scored by Robert Lewandowski off of the assist by Rafinha. By the way, which one was your favourite goal in this game? Because we had some very good ones. This one by Pedri, tucking it in nicely into the back of the net. Was it Lewandowski's first? Was it Pedri's second? Was it Lewandowski's second goal as well? Or the last one? Let us know. Which one was your favourite goal in this game? This one was probably the best, right?
Yeah. I think there
Not
is
much
no
of a choice, is
doubt.
it? Yeah.
By far, I think the best in La Liga this far.
Back heel finish. The idea by Robert Lewandowski, just simply amazing. Ter Stegen also coming up to the rescue.
And Kounde also saving there. We'll see also Kounde back today to Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán.
And that's the last goal scored by Sergi Roberto. So let us know which one was your favourite goal in that game, the 4-0 win against Valladolid at the Spotify Camp Nou. Was it Lewandowski's first? Was it Lewandowski's second? Or was it Pedri's? While the fans answer on the live chat, second consecutive game that was for Barca, scoring 4 goals. And I mean, we're turning into a goal-scoring machine.
Yeah, we hope it doesn't stop and we keep also that rhythm in the Champions League. But that's also good, and it also means like all the alternatives Xavi has in the front with the goals and everything. And that's also a good news for all the changes, because we remember that we have Ansu Fati, Memphis Depay, Ferran Torres in the bench.
Yep.
So there's also alternatives, and it will be really important when next week starts.
Right, we're going to go back to Bruno, who has a quiz prepared for us. We'll have to go fairly quickly, Bruno, because the game is 10 minutes away.
Perfect, with rhythm. Today's quiz is about Jules Kounde, of course, big signing for Barça coming from Sevilla. So let's see if at home and at the studio you know about Jules Kounde. First question, iractividad, but you always complain that you have the tough ones. I think this one is quite easy. The first one.
Guessing
Jules Kounde
players.
was born in Paris, Lyon, or Bordeaux?
I'm doubting.
Rhythm.
I'm
5,
sure. I would
4.
say
You have to
Bordeaux.
give me an answer.
I need to.
Like many people in the live chat, like Doadi, like Jean-Baptiste, like Benjamin, but no, you're wrong. It was in Paris, in the capital of France. Paris was the correct answer for this first
I'm
question
really
about
bad at
Jules
these
Kounde. Yeah, let's move on. Jamie Coles. Jules Kounde start playing football at the age of 4, 5, or 6.
Bruno the
Also
other day
in the
said
live
to
chat,
me,
let's
Jamie, the
make
quiz is going to be
your-
about Kounde. Make sure you brush up on him. I have to admit, I've not done my homework. I'm going to go with 4. So, A or 1. 4 years old.
Option 1, like Pondes Banjarnabor. El says number 3, that is 6. Yes, El, you're right. Like Nongrum also saying number 3. Yes, he was at the age of 6. So, yeah, a little bit older than 4. Jamie, sorry. Robert Van Eekhout, I'm going with you. Come on. Yeah, I don't want you to be complaining at the studio. Scored his first goal playing for Girondins against which team? 1, Metz. 2, Amiens. 3, Lorient.
I have to admit, I have no clue.
Come on,
I have
Robert.
absolutely no clue. And I did interview him when he came to Barcelona, but
You didn't
that
ask him
didn't
this
come up.
question.
Yeah.
That didn't come up. I mean, I'm going to take a wild guess. It's 33% chances that I might get it right. I'm going 1.
You are wrong. It's not Metz. Let's see if in the live chat they know it. Yes. Cosas de la Calle and Skills 10 are right. It was Amiens, number 2. Okay. So yeah,
failed
let's go with the
miserably so
fourth
far.
one. Last 2 questions.
We were better at the other
Irati,
game.
back to you. Jules Kounde, before signing for Barça, he spoke to who? To Lenglet, to Umtiti, or to Ousmane Dembélé? He convinced him to sign for Barça. He's a good friend of Jules Kounde. Which one of these 3 players?
I saw a picture of
Also
Jules
in the
Kounde
live
this
chat.
morning with the sunglasses
be the
with
one?
Dembélé, same one, so I guess they are really friends, so I hope it's Dembélé.
Correct, yes. Faiz Utombo, then Wanga Aria, Natanas. Almost everyone picking the right one this time. Yeah, Dembélé was the one. And I'm going to end with you, Jamie Coles. How many appearances of Jules Kounde in the Champions League? And also for you, Robert. I mean, you can say
No,
different
no,
but
all
the same
Jamie's.
ones. How many appearances has played Kounde in the Champions League? Number 1, 10. Number 2, 12. Or number 3, 14.
Sevilla went out after the stage group last year.
Okay.
So that's 6 if you played all of those.
At least 6 if you played all of those. Let's go 12. Let's go number 2.
Robert?
I'll go 14.
Jamie Coles, you're right. Not so most of people in the live chat. Good knowledge here. Edgar Mohamed Reza, we won. Way to all of you getting the right one. It was 12 appearances, so congratulations to all of you. Well, you did it quite okay, but you can still learn more things about Jules Kounde. Watch the World Cup program, this interview with Robert Van Eekhout, and all the content that you have about Kounde on YouTube and Barça TV+.
Right, we'll come back to you, Bruno. Once the game has started, the players are stepping onto the pitch, so I guess it's time for us to guess the score. You can do it in the Matchday Challenge on the Barça app or fcbarcelona.com. You can go on there and take part in this Matchday Challenge, in which you can guess the score, you can play the game quiz and rate the game. It's a rank-based system. If you end at the top of the ranking at the end of the game, you win a game day jersey, which today is the second kit, the golden kit, which is a nice one. Let's go over our guess the scores. Bruno said 2-1. I said 2-0. Irati, I see you think that ter Stegen's going to concede a goal today.
Yeah, Bruno.
Same as Bruno, yeah, but I can't attack him at the moment.
Yeah, because Sevilla hasn't had a good start, but they also signed some new players. I saw in the bench they have Kasper Dolberg, the ex-player of Nice, and also Ajax of Amsterdam. So I think they will have their chances, but we have better teams, so we will win.
And Jamie, 3-0 for you.
Similar to Irati, I think we're going to score 3 goals, but so far this season our defence has been almost impenetrable, and I think they're going to keep that up.
Let us know on the live chat what your predictions are. Let's take a look at the Barça Live Crew's guess the score. Andoni says 3-1 and Sergi says 3-1 like Irati. Santi's going for a 5-0, very confident. Our editor Santi, Jaume Torres 0-3. Laia's going for 2-1. Diego Cano, same one as me. Jordi Constance with 2-3. Luis, I like the outcome for Luis there, and all of our camera operators are going for 2-6 here. 0-7 Albert. We'll see. If anyone gets it right, Juan, tu què has fet? Juan, who got it right last week, is going for a 2-6. If he gets it right and has to pop the confetti this week, we'll all celebrate. Right, as always, Spence isn't here, but his dog has made his prediction. So let's see what Luke thinks.
Robert, Irati, Jamie. I know that I can't be there this weekend, but that doesn't mean that Luke can't make his picks. You need to stay. Because it's a big game, we've got 2 meaty treats here. And we're going to have Luke make his choice. Wait. He's very eager to pick a winner. So, Lukey, go ahead. Who's going to win? Pick. Oh, he goes again! Whoa! You have to finish picking the winner first. It's here. It's because you're a good boy.
Anyway, yeah, no, he did go for the Barça Bowl. So let's see if Luke gets the 3 out of 3, because so far he's predicted 2 Barça wins, and so far
yeah, and
he got
we
it right.
discovered the last week that
There it is.
That he's hungry, that when he takes both, he's not a draw.
Exactly. So far, he's predicted 2 wins, and 2 wins we have had. Right, a look at Barca's lineup. You can rate it from 1 to 10 on the live chat. It's right here next to me. There it is. Ter Stegen in goal, Kounde, Araujo, Eric, and Balde at the back. Busquets, Gavi, and Pedri in midfield. Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Dembele up front. Game is about to start. Level of hype?
I'm hyped. I'm looking forward to this.
Barca have the first possession. The game is underway, and Eric Garcia is playing from behind. Barca playing in the golden kit today. And straight away, it's a switch from Eric Garcia to Rafinha. Kounde's playing on the right.
Yeah. We had doubts if he was going to change with Araujo, but I think he really did it really well the other day. So it's what Jamie said, like when something works.
If it ain't broke. Can we ask really quickly, Luke the dog, is he named after former Sevilla and Barca player Luke de Jong?
Ah, that's an interesting question.
Well,
We'll have
it been
to have
asked?
Spencer answer that. He when he said Luke, like Luke de Jong on the first day.
Luke the dog?
Luke the dog,
Luke the
yeah.
Sorry, I was just... whilst we're in Barca
No,
and Sevilla
no.
mode?
It's a very valid question. Something that needs to definitely be resolved. Something that we need to find out. Spence, I don't know how old the dog is. He's never said that, I don't think.
Does the dog precede Luke de Jong?
maybe
Luke de
is
Jong
Luke de Jong named after Spencer's dog? That is another valid question.
All these questions that come up on Barca Live, we need to find out.
Right, if you want to get the Barca Live gear, you can go to the Barca store underneath here. Get these nice shirts that we're wearing. Jamie, you're not on that, but they can go and get yours as well on the Barca store online, store.fcbarcelona.com. Right, we are 1 minute 40 seconds in, and I do want to alert the fans of something which we haven't addressed yet, and that is that we are taking a huge risk today by replacing Spencer with Jamie, because Jamie has some history with Barca Live, and it is in no way positive. Wait a minute, because Stegen was under pressure there, but managed to get himself into the box. Yeah, I mean, we just mention it, and Sevilla attacked. This could be a very long night. So, can we get it on screen, the history that Jamie has with Barca Live? Because, as I say, it's in no way positive. It's in no way positive. We're mentioning this, and Sevilla are attacking again, and Sevilla have... No, corner kick. It's not a corner kick. Right, Jamie, is the Barca Live jinx? Can we show it on screen, please? Those are some of your stats, Jamie. Stats from when you've collaborated with Barca Live.
You came on that Bayer Barca?
You worked on Barca Live when Barca lost... No, oh, wait a minute. That's the wrong way round. Luis got it wrong there. It didn't end Bayern to Barca 8.
Imagine.
No, it was the wrong way round. So, but anyway, you worked on all of... You get the sense. Jamie has been the jinx. Let's get it off screen because it's got a wrong result.
It doesn't paint a pretty picture, does it, Robert?
It does not paint a pretty picture. So today we do have what we're going to call the jinx alert, but we might break it already because Rafinha's inside the box. He goes down.
There's no penalty?
Nothing there. So we're going to be on alert today, Jamie. We're going to have the jinx alert on.
We need to be.
Are you confident that you can break the jinx there?
Well, if anyone in the live chat has any advice on breaking bad voodoo and we could do something to break the jinx, I'd be very, very grateful. Leave your tips of what I can do for good juju.
I mean, I've worn the avocado socks, the old avocado socks, the ones that always brought us good luck. Here they are. The old avocado socks, and they generally have been a lucky charm.
Yeah, because he didn't wear it in the first match, and
I did well in the first match, and we drew. So
Proven.
The avocados are in. Careful. Sevilla attacking. Isco on the edge of the box. The little pass inside. The dink, and Araujo clears it. Araujo clears it. Yes.
Wow.
I think it was Rakitic who was trying to dink it over to Stegen.
Horrifying.
It was Rakitic who came very close to scoring. Right, Bruno, Sevilla come out strong.
Really strong, and although they have won just 1 point out of 9 in this first 3 weeks of the competition, as you can imagine, the atmosphere here is unbelievable. Really special moment always, the anthem of Sevilla, one of the famous ones here in Spain. And yeah, they have started really strong with a really good chance seconds ago, and they continue attacking.
Now Busi wins it back for Barca. Here's Pedri. Let's see if Barca can shake off the pressure. Pedri driving the ball over to the right. Rafinha could shoot. Rafinha saw the opening, hesitated for a moment, and then lost the space. There's Dembele with the shot into the hands of Bono.
You got to try to open the defense. What I'm impressed is, like, well, as always in Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán, like, is those kind of stadiums that you play against 12. Like, they're pushing the team from the first minute, and it's going to be hard until the first goal. And
by the way, ter Stegen saved that. It's a lovely little pass by Isco to Rakitic, and ter Stegen with his right hand denies Rakitic, his former teammate. And I think they were good friends when Rakitic was here. So yeah.
In the chat, Mac Lundqvist is going to pray for me. So I'm very grateful for that. Thank you, Mac.
I'd pray for Barca.
Well, pray for Barca as well. But pray for me, that's nice. That's break the jinx. Come on.
Oh, Lewandowski goes down inside the box.
No, it's Mateo.
It's Mateo.
It's Mateo.
He's going to allow play to go on, and now Gavi goes in hard for the challenge on Isco. And Gavi is called for the foul. So if we get a replay of that Lewandowski fall inside the box, I don't think anything's going to be called, but VAR won't intervene. We're getting a replay of the Gavi foul.
Gavi goes with everything.
Gavi went down with everything. Actually got a touch of the ball, but then as he was trying to get up, tripped Isco over.
Well, there is contact there.
There's contact. Acuna in no way is fighting for the ball.
But we will have to see if it's penalty or that penaltito they call now.
Well, I mean, it's at least a penaltito. It is at least a penaltito. Right, 0-0 still, so we can still ask the question, who's going to score first in today's game? We'll give the three attacking options, I think. Rafinha, Lewandowski, Ousmane Dembélé.
Bruno said Lewandowski never scored against Sevilla, so I'll go for Lewandowski.
Perfect occasion. Jamie?
I was kind of thinking along the same lines. I was thinking, like, let's break my jinx, let Robert Lewandowski break his jinx, and let's all have a good evening.
I think Lewandowski's going to score today, but okay, I'm just to say something different. I'm going to go with Rafinha, who hasn't scored his first official goal yet. So looking forward to seeing Rafinha score. What do the fans think
in
on the live
chat?
Jamie?
Lucas says Lewandowski. Znoz says number 3, which was Dembélé. Arman Hamdan says number 2. Dabuz says number 2. Kazik says number 2, which were all Rafinha. A mixed bag. Sergio now says Lewandowski. Abenav says Lewandowski. Flachusek says Rafinha. Jason De Freitas says Lewandowski.
So lots of Lewandowskis.
Lots of Lewandowskis. Earlier on in the chat, there were a lot of people seeming to think that Lewandowski was going to get a hat-trick tonight.
Well, he scored 2 in 2 games. So it's about time. Here he is. There he is, Lewandowski. Over to Dembélé on the left. It's got the overlap of Vale. Oh, Dembélé with the dribble. Dembélé tries to go inside. Ball's knocked away. Now skills. Sevilla want to run. Barca want to keep them and contain them in their own half. Isco goes down and a faltita. Oh! Yellow card already. Montiel whipping them out early. It's on Dembélé, right?
Yeah.
Dembélé with the yellow card.
Tackle off the ball.
He doesn't go to the ball.
Yeah. Still, a bit early.
Yeah, but we got to remember it's Mateo Laud. He also is like, he wants to be the main character of the game, so.
Araujo trying to play it forward, straight into the feet of the defence. It is a throw-in to Barça. Right, I think, Jamie, maybe it's a good time now that it's a throw-in to see what the fans are saying. A round of comments, maybe, on the screen behind us. Yeah, let's go do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go over to our lovely screen here. I'm going to keep one eye on the match because it all seems to be non-stop action there. Drip Drop says Gavi is the future of Barca and of Spain. We do love a bit of Gavi. Robert, what do you think about Gavi?
Gavi is amazing.
Gavi's amazing.
Amazing.
KMB Shamil says Dembélé scores 2 stunning goals. So we've had predictions of Lewandowski hat-trick. A brace for Dembélé. Maybe we'll get a 5 goals and some of our cameramen might have to come in and do the confetti. How many goals do you think Dembélé can score? Do you think he'd do 2? Markin Subi says Robert Lewandowski is a goal machine and he's just getting started. We want that hat-trick tonight. Everyone's out there rooting for Robert Lewandowski. Abushka Luka says let's get those points. Vamos Barca, Visca Barça. That's what we like. Put your support in the chat. Let's get those blue and red hearts in there. Let's do that. Meskun Club Barca from Uzbekistan. Where are you watching from? Let's get blue and red hearts in the chat, and let's get some flags in the chat. Let us know where you are watching. I'm going to go back to the sofa because it's kicking off. Oh, I've got another. Sorry, I've got more. I'm all excited. I was seeing what's going on there.
These are Facebook.
Marilo Machadin, Power Barca, best time for Mozambique. Oh, so he's watching from Mozambique. Let us know where you're watching. Abraham Mulva says, Uncle Robert Lewandowski is going to score a hat-trick. This is it. This is the vibe. Lewandowski hat-trick. That's what we want. The victory is assured. 3-0. Ansu is the best striker at the moment. Kalena's watching live from Texas, USA. Hello, Kalena. Thanks for joining us all the way from Texas. Hervé's watching from the Congo. Hello to you. Javid Secondary, Barcelona end the game 4-1. 2 goals for Lewandowski. So we'll set us for that, but we want that hat-trick. Come on, let's get the hat-trick. And Uwan Chiali, if I pronounce that right, is watching from Cambodia. Hello to all of you around the world. Let us know where you're watching. Fill up that chat with red and blue hearts and lots of flags from where you are.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we forgot to do this before the game. Let's fill the live chat with flags. We have a little bit of an issue with the flags, I think.
It's hard to find them.
No. We found out what the issue is.
Yeah? Why?
That our computer does not recognize the flag emojis. That's why they don't appear on the live chat on our screens there. But if
I've got my live chat
if you look on a mobile device,
Webster Miti is watching from Zambia. Isaac Odoro is watching from Ghana. Poland, Teams Gaming is in Poland. Forward Game is in Barcelona. Hello to you. Gracin is in Poland. Ed Vilks in Poland. Let's see. Ellie is watching from Slovenia.
Sevilla scored.
No.
But he's not celebrating. Is it disallowed? Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, Mateo.
Offside. Goal
Offside,
disallowed.
right?
And there's a yellow card.
And there's a yellow card for the Barca bench.
For Xavi.
Why does Mateo make things weird always?
Yeah.
So, it was clear offside.
Very clear offside.
Yeah, the goal doesn't count.
Could he be more offside?
Very hard to be more offside. So a bit of a scare there for Barca, but here we are on the counter-attack. Dembélé is going to switch over to Rafinha. Rafinha, go for it, boy. Go for it, boy. The cross by Rafinha. A couple of ricochets. It goes off of a Sevilla player, and it's a corner kick for Barca.
Very warm at Sevilla, right?
Yes.
Are you sweating that much, Bruno?
Sorry again, Irati.
Are you sweating that much? Because we see the players here like completely wet.
No, yeah. No. Here there's a fantastic temperature, fantastic conditions here to play football today. A bit of wind, so fantastic night in Sevilla. It's the best day on the best temperature to enjoy football. I was suffering because Sevilla is always a really hot place, but no, today is not the case. Let's see the corner kick.
I wish it was that way in the studio as well. The temperature here is not wonderful. It's quite warm.
Bruno can't be any wetter than he was last year when he was last at the.
Yeah, we'll have a look at that later. Maybe we'll have to move that half time. But Bruno had a wonderful experience last year at the Sanchez Pizjuán. He enjoyed it thoroughly. So we were interrupted in knowing where the fans were from.
Yeah. Should we resume? I'll take a look.
Yeah, I mean, I think we've got a more or less global picture, but we've got fans watching from everywhere, and now Sevilla attacking. Lamela, careful because he's got Acuña on the left. Acuña inside the box, a shot by Acuña wide. Sevilla come out firing. Probably the better team, I'd say, early on in this game, this first quarter of an hour.
And we can see how Lopetegui has studied Barca, because he's going all the time through Kounde, because, I mean, he did well in the right back, but he's not a right back. So he knows that, and the old Sevilla game is going to that position. Let's hope Xavi can fix it.
Ooh, careful, because they've got another opportunity. The run by Nesiri, and Nesiri cuts inside, and Nesiri, the shot saved by ter Stegen, and he was offside anyway.
Try and spring that offside trap, Sevilla. Get behind those Barca lines, he is offside.
Yeah, he is offside, miles offside. So 15 minutes in, I would say it's the best Barca game. Maybe it's because Jamie's in the studio, I don't know.
Can we kick him off if Sevilla scores?
How many goals does Sevilla have to score for us to expel Jamie from Barca Live? I don't know.
Are you asking the chat or?
Oh, careful! Another long ball.
I can't
Isco inside the box. Isco sends it over the crossbar. Ooh, what a miss! And another offside. Why do they wait so long?
Yeah, they need to put us out of our misery sooner.
Did he miss or
No, he
Ter
was
Stegen?
offside. It was
absolutely
like he was
missed
way
it,
offside
and
again.
he's way offside again. But the assistant referee and Mateo were just like holding the flag down, holding onto their whistle, and then what use is it once
But
he's
you know
already shot to raise the flag?
Let's just suffer a little. Suffer. Oh, yeah, it was offside. Don't worry about it.
I do want to ask the chat, in fact,
Yeah.
how many goals does Sevilla have to score for us to expel Jamie from Barca Live? Jamie the Jinx. Can we get a Jinx alert?
No.
Maybe we can't.
No, we
I
can't.
don't know.
I would say 1, so then I have
Just the
more options to win. Because I said 1-3.
Tobichukwu says if Sevilla score 5, send him out.
Oh, well, most definitely. I might do it at 3.
Before that.
Yeah. Manav agrees with you. He says 1. P-Flex says 1.
I think 1 maybe for people's predictions.
Carolina says 3. Alia says 2. There are some forgiving fans out there. Some very forgiving fans. Let's not forget my history.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I mean, we do think you might be turning things around because this season you came to comment on the Real Sociedad game for Barca Studios, for Barca TV Plus.
Yes.
And we did win there. So
that was quite
we might be on the
win.
mend here.
Let's fingers crossed. I'd like to be here quite, a little bit more often. It's nice in here.
I see a comment in there saying, I'm from Poland. Raise your hand if you're from Poland. Well, I'm not from Poland, so I won't raise my hand. But
sure?
On the live chat, raise your hand if you're from Poland, because we've seen in past shows that we have lots of fans from Poland. Is this offside again? And Nesiri inside the box. Ter Stegen
saves it.
What a save. What a save from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. And is it offside again? I'm getting fed up of this.
It's just...
That's 4.
So it's the pass inside. Oh, he wasn't offside this time. He was not offside this time. In Nesiri. And fill the live chat with airplanes for Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, because just made a brilliant save in front of Nesiri. Didn't count, but fill them anyway because it was
he
needed.
deserves that.
Yeah.
And I think VAR would have overturned that. If Nesiri had scored and the flag was initially raised and the goal had initially been disallowed, I think VAR would have intervened because that was not offside. Gavi knocked down, foul on Gavi. Is there going to be a yellow card? Should be. There should be. See another I'm from Poland. Lots of hands raised.
Lots of hands raised. Anna, Gabo. Who else? I saw there was a whole bunch of them. Doxo, Garcia, Decazins from Brazil, and then loads of aeroplanes.
Yeah.
Plenty of love for Lewandowski and for Ter Stegen.
Yeah, let's not get this wrong. It was an important save because the play didn't count because the flag was raised, but I think it would have been overturned. And if the goal had gone in, then we'd be in deep trouble. A chance for us here. We haven't scored at the set piece, if I'm not mistaken, yet this season. Rafinha's going to swing it in from a bit far out, but incoming cross with his left foot. Several players on the edge of the box.
It looks like they're preparing
There goes the cross by Rafinha. Out of reach for Araujo, and it's a goal kick. Xavi not quite happy with the outcome.
No. The team is suffering. Like, I think they have to find a solution because I know Lopetegui knew pretty well how Xavi plays, so they are finding the spaces over the center backs, and we have to cover those positions and also win more battles in the midfielder, so those passes doesn't come there. Like, there's something to be fixed.
Well, you can see in the stats, like right underneath me here. I'm trying to get it right. No, here. I can't do it. That Sevilla are dominating, in fact. It is 104 passes, 84 successful ones, more passes than us, more shots, more possession. So we need to turn this around. We're going to go to Sevilla in a second, but Dembele's driving forward. Dembele to Lewandowski. Go, Levy! Go, Levy! Go, Levy! Go! Go! Rafinha, yes! Vamos! Barca take the lead, and I think it's Rafinha in it. I'm losing my microphone.
I fell over.
Oh my God. I'm losing all of my equipment.
Was it Rafinha that put it away in the end?
Yeah,
I think it's a Rafinha goal. I think it's a Rafinha goal, by the way, which I predicted.
Well,
Rafinha scores for Barca. Vamos.
we'll take that.
And how important, because the team was suffering, Sevilla was better, but like this can change completely the game.
Fill the live chat with Brazilian flags for Rafinha. It's the recovery by Gavi. Fantastic. Vamos. Vamos. What a drive by Dembele, and the connection from the Tridente there, because Dembele finds Lewandowski.
No, there is no offside.
I don't think there's any offside. Lewandowski with a wonderful dink over the keeper.
I thought that was in. At this point, I thought it's done. Lewandowski's done it. He's got the goal against Sevilla. It's
No, but
done.
he saved it, Fernando.
Fernando managed to save on the line, but Rafinha was there to head the ball in. Vamos, Rafinha. Barca take the lead. Bruno. We're in the lead again. Oh, we haven't got Bruno. Okay, okay.
Surprise,
Oh,
surprise.
Sarah.
Surprise. Can you hear me? It's not
I can hear you. Yes, Sarah. Sorry, this is a surprise to me.
Sarah.
How are you doing?
Amazing, good. I got on, I was waiting to connect with you guys, and the goal happened, so I have to say I'm good luck for you guys.
Yep.
What a goal. It came in the exact moment that we needed it, because Sevilla was, they've been completely dominating the game, and they've been creating the real big chances here. So it's great to see that we're in the lead, 1-0, and a beautiful goal from Rafinha. Lewandowski, what a player. Hands down. Bravo.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. How are you enjoying the experience at the Sanchez Pizjuán, Sarah?
Good. It's very loud. I'm sitting back there, or somewhere back. I think someone stole my bench. Someone just stole my bench. That's great. Well, I was sitting back there.
Sarah,
and
Sarah, I have to interrupt.
So loud.
Sarah, did they actually take your bench?
Yes.
Isn't there a saying about
That's
going
where
into
I'm going.
I'm
Sevilla?
not here anymore.
Because they do say que quien se va a Sevilla pierde su silla.
Really?
They do. It's a saying.
Well, now I don't have a seat once I get kicked out. So, yeah, apparently that's true. I don't have a bench anymore. But what I was trying to say is that when I was sitting there, the fans from Sevilla, they like banged the wall, and I jumped from my seat because they're so loud and aggressive. Very, very aggressive atmosphere, but I love it. I love this about different stadiums. Right now, Rafinha almost trying to get the second goal right now.
He very nearly did.
Amazing,
Sarah, I might have to keep you on for the whole show, because this is amazing luck that you're bringing.
Well, she
us.
can't go anywhere because she's not got a seat anymore.
I think the way to end with his jinx is to get Sarah in the show.
Sarah, you do know that we're playing with fire here. We're taking huge risks. We're having Jamie in the studios today. You remember Jamie's history?
No. He's in the studio?
Jamie's in the studio, yeah.
Hi, Sarah.
That's why Sevilla was playing better.
We don't have Spencer.
Hi. Why did this happen on a game like this?
Well, it's going well so far.
Jamie, please, I really hope you're good luck this season.
Me too, Sarah. Me too.
Okay. Things are looking very well.
Yeah.
Things are looking very well after that Rafinha goal. It seems like we've opened up spaces. Sevilla is much more weak at the back and vulnerable right now. So things are looking really good. I feel like a second goal is bound to come at this point, because we're able to find the spaces very easily now than before when it was 0-0 and it was all tied up.
Well, Sarah, it's always nice chatting to you. Before you leave, I want the live chat to fill the chat with Barca hearts, because we no longer have Sarah every day with us here in the studio, but it's always nice to chat with you, and I'm sure the fans are happy to see you. So fill the live chat with hearts, guys.
Okay, Rafinha is right in front of me right now. We should drop hearts for Rafinha, not for me, guys. The goal scorer of the night so far.
Go shake his hand.
Thank you, Robert, for that.
Go shake his hand and congratulate him for the goal.
He's taking a corner right now.
He's a bit busy there.
Let him do that before you shake his hand.
Cross, woo, that was near, that was close.
All right, guys, I have to go. I have to go because I have to publish that we scored a goal, so I gotta go.
Oh, the Barca Instagram account still doesn't know that Barca has scored.
Good luck finding your seat.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Let's see if someone lends you a
Thanks
seat
for
or a
reminding
bench or
me.
something.
I don't have one. That's great.
Thanks, Sarah. Bye.
Well, if not, you guys will see me on the ground.
Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Bye.
That's amazing.
Amazing.
She went to Sevilla
I
and lost her seat.
And lost her seat. Se fue a Sevilla y perdió su silla, eh?
The saying goes, if you go to Sevilla and you lose your chair, and it's like, you know, when you get up at parties and you sort of say, you snooze, you lose. That's the equivalent.
No, exactly. That's the exact same. Yeah,
And it
because it runs.
happened to Sarah, which is amazing.
Oh, angry Xavi.
Xavi is fired up.
Angry Xavi. But yeah, you snooze, you lose. Barca have scored, guys. We're happy here in the studios. Barca have scored. Rafinha did it. I mean, it was almost a Lewandowski goal. By the way,
I thought it was.
Well, almost Dembele's goal because he created everything from nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Dembele with the drive also. I mean, all three of the Tridente played an important role in that goal, and it was when Barca was suffering, really, and truthfully. Sevilla, as Sarah was pointing out, were probably the more dominant team.
Yeah, they were. I think this far, is the best Sevilla I've seen this season, because the other games they were not playing like this. I think they fought their way to make danger into Barca. There's two balls.
There's two balls on the pitch. What is going on here? This is a very weird game, and we only had two defenders at the back. I'm not sure.
This is not what was happening
here. Yeah, no.
But
in this mess, I think Barca can make a lot of goals, because I mean everything is being a mess in the midfielder and everything. So with those drives of Dembele and also Rafinha, we can make a lot of danger.
From the chaos emerges the golden Barca.
Well, I mean, there's one player who thrives in the midst of chaos, and that is Ousmane Dembele.
Yeah.
I wanted to mention, you were going through the stats that you can see right now below us.
You're much better at that than I am. Go, Jamie, do it.
There was an interesting one that I can't remember the exact numbers, but it was within a few percent of each other. That Barca and Sevilla are the two teams in La Liga that so far have dominated possession more than any other team.
That's true.
And actually Sevilla have dominated possession more than Barca, despite their string of results.
Xavi did say this in the press conference yesterday, that, 1 point out of 9, but if you look at their game against Almeria, for example, they could have won that one with the chances that they created, even the one against Valladolid.
Also the first
Gavi's
one against Osasuna.
Gavi's in trouble.
Gavi's in trouble. He's going to see a yellow card, I think. Mateo has them in his hand. He loves it, doesn't he? And
But I
one
think
for
rightly
Balde
so.
as well. Why Balde?
Well, I'm not quite sure what he did.
What Balde do?
But I have a question here. Before the Acuna entered also against Gavi, and he didn't show yellow card, but he goes to young players.
Well,
Just to say, I'm here.
we'll see a replay, I guess, but I think
he just
Gavi
loves
may...
the focus, the spotlight, doesn't he? Bruno, what's going on?
Well, now my main purpose is to try to find a seat for Sarah, because after at least she has a sandwich now. Half a sandwich, but she has lost place. We will have to see all the matches recorded to see who has been the one stealing our bench, because we arrived here 3 hours before game to have our office here with everything okay, our chairs, our benches, and now it's our job to have a look back to the images after the game and see who has steal Sarah's bench. Please, we are trying to find her now. A place. At least she's gonna eat now a tortilla sandwich, a Spanish tortilla omelette. So. Well, it's a positive for her, and the also good thing is that, we are 15 minutes away from halftime, so let's see if during halftime we can find who has take his seat away. But about the game, we don't really know exactly from our position what has happened there to Balde and Gavi with these yellow cards. I'm quite surprised to see Mateo Laoz, Toño, for a friend like him and myself. I'm not understanding at all how he's managing the yellow cards, because there has been some previous classes of Sevilla that were yellow cards that he hasn't shown them. But for the young kids for Barça, yes, they show these yellow cards. So I'm not really understanding the way he's managing the game. But the good news, of course, is that Barça are taking the lead, but Sevilla are still pressing and having chances.
They're on the edge of the box right now. Well, we hope that Sarah can get her seat back. In the meantime, Dembele is driving forward on Fernando. Here he is, Dembele. Little shimmy, little bit of skill. A shot by Dembele over the crossbar. Ousmane Dembele, the Mosquito.
That was very close.
A little mosquito there.
We said it, between the cows, Dembele is the best one.
There he is.
That was a lovely move.
A bit of
Really
twist and shout
close.
there by Ousmane Dembele. Half an hour played. Barca are 1-0 up. Rafinha scored. Vamos, Rafinha. Appreciation for Rafinha. First goal
First
in La
goal?
Liga. Brazilian flags. Brazilian flags on the live chat for Rafinha, please. A little bit of samba on the live chat, please, to celebrate this Rafinha goal. Also, let us know if you're from Brazil.
Yeah.
Raise your hand.
Choco Bonito is back.
Rafinha with 5 successful passes, 1 goal, 2 entries into the box so far, 2 shots and 14 touches in this game. Oh, we're not going to see the flags, are we? See there, where it says where there's a little BR or something like that. There's a little sign, and that's why we can't see the Brazilian flag. We need to work on that, guys. We need to get this live chat updated. Latest version of the YouTube live chat. By the way, I mean...
Shall I call some out?
Sorry?
Shall I call some out, some people that are putting the Brazilian flags
Yeah,
up there?
go do that. Who's
We've got Znozedits, we've got Joe Nordstrom, Jack Murphy, Joshua, Lorena Parabre, which sounds relatively Brazilian to me.
Yeah.
Webster Mitty, Alan Andrade, who's put in more Brazilian flags than fit in my screen. Who else? Isnek. Save the Planet, let's put one in. That's nice. Yeah, plenty of people filling up the chat
Why there
with
is no
Brazilian
yellow
flags.
card here? That's
foul
my
on
question.
Lewandowski? 2 players down.
No,
a Sevilla
yes,
player.
yes. Mateo Laud has the yellow card in his hand. He's gonna, show him a yellow card. It's gonna be the first one for Sevilla, but has been a really, hard challenge. So first yellow
And
card
he
for
wasn't-
Sevilla, finally in the 32nd minute.
Is the first one to Sevilla?
No.
We don't have...
No. Who else saw it? My memory. Someone else saw a yellow card for Sevilla, definitely, for a foul on Gavi before. Can't remember who it was. Help me, live chat. Who was it? There's one for Joan Jordan right now. Or Bruno, do you remember? It was another yellow card for Sevilla, right?
Yeah, I'm checking my stats. Well, I don't really have it in my stats.
Okay.
I see just one for Balde, one for Dembele, and this is the third one. So, apparently this is the first one for Sevilla.
Dembele, Balde and Jordan.
Oh,
Well, we have a chance here, guys.
Duck BC is asking who scored the goal. It was Rafinha.
Rafinha. Dembele, I mean, it's mad enough that he could go straight for the shot here, or he could cross. Dembele's going to cross it inside. The ball goes over Busquets, who was fighting for the ball there and couldn't quite leap up to head it in. Sevilla played out quickly. Oh, foul committed by Eric Garcia on Lamela. Here's Rakitic. Acuña. Little cross inside the box. Isco brings it down on his chest. Tried to feed it through to Nesiri. Araujo was there, alert to come across and win the ball back for Barca. Can Pedri win this? Yes. Okay, Pedri in midfield. Barca on the go again with Ousmane Dembele. Here he is, the Mosquito. Over to Gavi. Could he shoot? Gavi. Take the shot.
Ooh.
Take the shot, young boy. Tried to overcomplicate things. Gudel got in front of him, went down. Gavi called for the foul. Jamie, let's do a round of comments.
Let's do that. Let's head over to the screen over here. And already up. Alia says, hope Spencer will be back for the next match centre.
That's how much they love you, Jamie.
Come on. Not that bad. Just love Spencer a bit more. Okay, fair enough. Imad Fazal, hello guys. Hello to you. I'm Bruno Robot at your service, Freeman. Yeah, let's get the robots back up there in honour of
I'm going
Bruno
to interrupt,
Bot at the
Jamie. I'm going to
start of
interrupt. If Dembele's inside the box. Dembele. Oh, he couldn't get around Fernando. And Fernando clears it out for a throw-in. Take it away, Jamie, again.
Ooh, my microphone has fallen.
Oh, Jamie's having some microphone issues.
I think, am I
we
still
all
connected? Are we still in?
Yeah, go.
Okay. Right. Hurricane says, when did Barca Live come back? Haha, it's been a long time. Well, we're on match day 4, so I'll let you do those maths. You can work that out for yourself. Let's go to Luca World. Dembele going to shock the world tonight. Mark my words. Let's hope you're right. Really, really hope you're right. We've got some avocado socks on the screen as well. We always love to see that. Max Lundqvist again. Sarah's definitely good luck. We'll get her back on the bench. Don't worry. Yeah, we'll get an update from her in a little while. And then our one and only Spencer Siegel says, missing you all this week.
Oh, Lewandowski inside the box.
Coming.
Lewandowski scores.
And as I said, the goal came. There you go. Spencer Siegel is our lucky charm.
Vamos! Lewandowski and Spencer, yes.
What can you believe it?
His name scores. Barca 2, Sevilla 0. Vamos!
Do this. Let's do some high fives. Yeah, come on, Robert.
Vamos! Amazing stuff here.
We have an update from Spencer as well in a little while
looking
time.
for this.
He's also good. Look, there you go.
They stole my...
Honestly, vamos.
You asked before, Robert.
Wait a minute, I want to see what happened.
Okay.
Oh, Kounde. The ball through to Lewandowski, makes a run inside the box, on his chest in the volley. 5th goal in La Liga. Guys, I think we're going to have to come up with some sort of graphic for the Pichichi race because we want Robert Lewandowski to win Pichichi. At the moment, it's Thiago Aspas, right?
Thiago Aspas, yeah.
5?
Yeah, 5 in 4, yeah.
5 and 4, oh, same as Lewandowski.
Yeah,
Yes.
now same, yeah.
Bruno, take it away.
They are equal. They are equal. Careful. No, nothing. No, they are equal in the Pichichi race. Aspas with 5 goals. In 4 matches, same for Lewandowski. 2 against Real Sociedad, 2 against Valladolid. 1 today so far. Let's see, because if he scores another one, he will be alone in the standings. Careful now with Sevilla.
Careful. The shot takes a deflection. And it's a corner kick for Sevilla. Right, Bruno, go.
Corner kick for Sevilla, and now Jure Lopetegui making his first movement. We start seeing Rafa Mir warming up, also Suso and Papu Gomez. So 3 players, 3 forwards actually warming up for Sevilla. Difficult situation for Lopetegui, just 1 point. Really good first half, honestly. I think that Sevilla has played, but the result is a really bad one for them. 2-0 for Barça.
Cross inside, Rakitic heads it up in the air, no trouble there. But Marc-Andre ter Stegen, what a finish by Lewandowski, guys. I saw a question, who scored the goal on the live chat? Robert Lewandowski, fill it with Polish flags, guys. Appreciation for Robert Lewandowski. Barca's new number 9, and the assist by former Sevilla player Kounde. What a switch, what a ball into the box for Lewandowski, who scores his first ever goal against Sevilla.
Yeah, that's true. We guessed it also.
Yep.
We guessed the first Rafinha goal and also Lewandowski.
I have a question.
Wait a minute, hold on to the question because Rafinha's inside the box. Rafinha tries to get around Bon. Oh, the touch a little bit too long. Fill the live chat with flags, but with Polish flags. Polish flags. Jamie, we're going to ask a question.
You asked before how many goals before you had to kick me out of the studio. I want to know how many goals Barca have to score before we officially declare the jinx broken.
That's an interesting question.
I would say Manita.
It needs to be. It needs to be something like very. It needs to be like a huge statement. It can't be like a 2-0 win.
4-0 is something normal in this Barca, so at least something new.
Exactly. Barca haven't scored 5 goals. Barca have not scored 5 goals in a game since May 2021. We went the whole of last season without a 5-goal game from Barca. So, if Barca score 5 and you're involved in the show, jinx is over. I think that's fair, right, guys? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Let us know. Do you think it's fair? Share your thoughts on the live chat. Lewandowski scored Barca's 2nd goal.
If you want to be more calm, like it wasn't the best match for Barca and we're winning 2-0. So
No. I mean, it's.
It
we
wasn't
can't
at the
declare it
beginning.
over, but it's work in progress.
I'll take the win. Yeah. It's onwards and upwards.
You have 50 minutes for 3 goals.
Come on, Barca. Let's do this. Lift the curse, break the jinx.
To be honest, it's not the game in which we've created the most chances, especially taking into account that Sevilla dominated the beginning.
I would say 3 shots on target and...
Well, that's a Lewandowski stats.
Okay.
5 successful... Oh, wait a minute. I'll read that in a second because Gavi is going to feed it out to Rafinha. Rafinha lets it roll. Kounde tries to cross it inside. That was rejected by Kounde. Barca still attacking. Rafinha. Right. Lewandowski's stats have disappeared from the screen, but it doesn't matter. Here is Kounde.
Rafinha did so well to get back to his feet.
I see a comment of commentators of Match Center. See, can you find that one?
Let's have a look.
Now we have two Roberto. Something I can't remember what it's. I can't read what it says, but it just came up on the screen, so you might be able to retrieve it.
Well, let me have a look.
It was kind of a long comment. In the meantime, 5 minutes remaining in this first half, Bruno, and I mean, we couldn't have scripted it better, really and truthfully.
Do you want to read it? It's very complimentary to you.
Okay, well, wait a minute. We'll go to Bruno first.
All right,
and then,
let's do that.
Yeah, Bruno, go.
No, a big effort, the one that Barca players are making now in a long position for Sevilla. Let's see now the chance for Sevilla.
Gabi.
That's a foul, easy.
Vamos, Gabi.
Amazing, Gabi.
Go, Bruno, go.
No, the effort from the squad is just incredible. I mean, I will say that I don't know if it's fair, not fair, because Barca has been clinical. This is also another point of football that sometimes we're missing this aspect of the game in the last campaigns, but now it's working a lot with all these top players you have up front. You know that you're going to score goals, but it's true that Sevilla also got their chances. Ter Stegen has been there to save also again in crucial moments. It's incredible to see Ter Stegen absolutely on fire again.
Bruno.
Well, this is a fantastic result so far for Barca, and let's see. Yes,
Araujo's down.
This clash now between these two players.
Araujo and
Araujo's down.
Isco collided there. We've got the replay. Oof. It's painful.
Ooh, that angle looks worse.
Knee into the thigh.
It's not where you want your knee.
Araujo's down, receiving medical treatment, Bruno.
Yes, receiving medical treatment. Araujo is a strong player. Hopefully, he's going to be able to continue. This is what happens when you go and you play football, always giving your best. And in the case of Araujo, he's kind of a player committed 100%. We saw last year at the Camp Nou that it really was a moment where he left the Camp Nou with the ambulance after another collision. This time it's not the same situation, of course, because he seems to be at least okay now, seems to be recovering. This is good news, but 2 minutes away from halftime, we'll have to see how he evolves and to see if he's able to continue. Minutes ago, in the around 10th minute, he also collided with the camera in that case and also suffered a little bit. Now against Isco, well, hopefully let's see if Araujo can continue, because he's a key defender for Barca today, saving one goal almost on the line.
Araujo and his efforts. We hope that he's all right. He's walking off the pitch, a little bit of a limp, but I think he'll power through that. The ultimate warrior. Right, Jamie, we had a comment, right?
You really want to hear this one, right?
It said Barca Live commentators.
So, it is from Delwyn Winston Saldaña, and he says, now we've got two Roberts, at least at Barca. One is our goal scorer, Louis, and the other is the best commentator at Barca Match Centre.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Someone else asked...
Is that a heart? Does that look like a heart?
Yeah.
Should we fill up the chat with hearts for Robert?
Fill the chat
both
with hearts.
Roberts.
For
Let's fill
both,
the chat.
for both.
Yeah.
Essentially the goal scorer. Maybe fill the live chat with hearts for the...
for our Roberts.
For Robert, the goal scorer.
Someone else asked, is Spencer in Poland learning Polish? He could well be.
Could well be.
Could well be.
Yeah, we're not going to disclose where Spencer is, but we might ask the live chat where they think he is in the second half. We'll come up with a question and see where the live chat think that Spencer is.
Start thinking on your Spencer conspiracy theories of where he could be, and we'll hear your stories in the second half.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let's get creative. Right, Bruno, last minute of the first half at the Pizjuán. We'll probably have some added time because of the Araujo interruption. I think there was another one as well.
Yes, they're having some interruptions. No cooling break today, as I've been explaining. Weather conditions are fantastic down here in Sevilla today, but yeah, we can expect a couple of minutes, I think, for some interruptions.
Barca driving forward. Could there be a third goal here at the end of this first half? Rafinha out wide. Balde, we haven't seen attacking all that much. Back with Pedri. The inside cross by Pedri. Oh, Kounde almost scored.
What did he do?
He headed it the wrong way, essentially. He didn't.
Like
he kind of went in. He wanted to twist his head Wait, and didn't quite connect correctly. He just hit it frontally. There was no offside. Pedri with a cross. Kounde completely unmarked on the edge of the small box.
Because he give it with this part instead of this, like.
Yeah. So close.
Yeah.
Maybe for a split second there, his Sevilla pass went through his head and he said, look, we're 2-0 up, we don't need this at the moment.
It'd be glorious to go into the half-time break 3-0 up there, wouldn't it?
Oh, it would be absolutely glorious. And you'd be one goal closer to the jinx ending.
To be vindicated.
Careful, Busquets thought he was fouled by Rakitic. Mateo Lau thinks otherwise. There's a Sevilla player on the ground. Rakitic wants to take the corner quickly. Nesiri is the player who's down. Rakitic doesn't care.
And why?
No, now Mateo Laoz is interrupting the game because Nesiri is down. And now he stands up. He was going to continue, and Sevilla are going to take the corner kick. In the previous action for Barça, Lewandowski was claiming to Kounde, why you haven't passed me the ball? I was there in perfect conditions. But yeah, a fantastic opportunity for Barça before halftime. And now this corner kick is going to be the final option for Sevilla.
Thank you, Bruno. Next option, let's defend this well. Let's defend this well. The ball up in the air. Pedri, you just need to clear it.
And Dembele.
Oh.
Ale.
Go Dembele. Lewandowski racing on his right. Dembele.
Sprinting.
Dembele.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You did the most thing.
So close, Usman.
It was a golazo.
I think Lewandowski might be a little bit frustrated.
Lewandowski was like a
Dembele didn't
steam
pass.
train upfield.
But he did the part, the most difficult
watch
part.
Lewandowski run across the top of the screen here.
Dembele created himself the opportunity there. Maybe the pass was there.
That pass was there. Oh.
It was so close.
It would have been glorious, that one.
Lewandowski wanted the
Had
pass.
he pulled it off.
Like from a corner to a goal.
The dink by Dembele, and it went just wide. So it's half time. We didn't hear the whistle, but that's how the first half ended. It is 2-0 for Barca. Rafinha and Lewandowski are the scorers. As always, at halftime, we ask you, how did you like the first half? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Or, if you're undecided, thumbs sideways. But I think it's a huge thumbs up for Barca.
Yeah, because they recovered from a bad start, and they knew how to twist the situation with those 2 goals. And it's always really important to get positive things when things are not working out. So it's really good. Thumbs up.
Jamie.
I agree. I don't think it was a bad start. I think it was a difficult start.
They got us used to a really good game.
We didn't come out kind of guns a-blazing like we've seen. And fair play to Sevilla for kind of slowing things down. But yeah, absolutely. I think a thumbs up for Barca. 2-0 at half-time with 2 very nice opportunities toward, in the last sort of minute or so. Yeah. There's nothing to be sniffed at. And I am almost halfway to breaking the jinx. So I'm happy with that. Thumbs up for me.
Yeah, you're 40% of the way. Yeah, it's a thumbs up. I think the fans like what they saw in the first half as well. I can see lots of thumbs up on the live chat. Right, Jamie, Irati and I are going to take a little break. You're going to entertain the fans with the halftime quiz.
Okay.
And we'll be back. You can go and rest. And when the second half starts, we'll resume everything.
Let's do that. Let's do the halftime quiz then.
Okay, go for it, Jamie.
Jump up. Now, I have to warn everyone that Spencer prepared the halftime quiz whilst and he's left it behind. Don't forget to keep thinking about where Spencer might be. So I don't actually know what we've got waiting us here. But hey, let's give it a go. So, question 1 then. Which of these events did not occur in last year's game at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán? A. Jules Kounde was sent off with a straight red card, so this is which didn't happen. B. Barca held 80% of possession in the game. C. Araujo scored an equalising goal just before half-time. Or D. The game was technically match day 4, though it was played in December. So, A, B, C or D. Fill up the chat with your thoughts. Remember, it's which one didn't happen last year in this fixture. So let's have a look. Alia says A. Manav says A. So they both think Jules Kounde was sent off with a straight red card. Let's have a look. Tausif says B. Barca held 80% of the possession in the game. Didn't happen. Muqtadir says B as well. That didn't happen. OC says C. Znoz says D. Let's have a look at the result. The answer is Barca did not hold 80% of possession in the game, which means Jules Kounde had a straight red card sending off. Araujo equalised for Barca just before half-time, and it was actually match day 4, but it was suspended until December. So there we go. Question 1. Well done to everyone that got it right. Don't forget, keep a tally of your scores and let us know how you did at the end. Question 2 then. My wonderful assistants over here. This is question 3. We'll go with question 3. Okay. They're telling me there is no question 2, so that's how we roll here. We're going to go straight to question 3. Who among these players did not play for both Barca and Sevilla? Now, we already talked about this at the start, and Bruno said there were some 35 players that have played for both Barca and Sevilla in the two teams' history. So, who didn't play for both Barca and Sevilla? Seydou Keita, Dani Alves, Paco Alcácer, or Javier Saviola? Now, we did speak about one of these at the very start. Let's see if you remember the answer to that. Bruno posed that question. So which of these has not played for both Sevilla and Barca? Let's go over to the chat. There's about a 10-second delay, so let's have a look. Lunia says B. Dani Alves didn't play for both Barca and Sevilla. Nos says C. Paco Alcácer. Broken here, he says A and B did not. So neither Seydou Keita nor Dani Alves played for Barca and Sevilla. Normally there's just one answer out of the 4. Michaela Rusnova says B, Dani Alves. Juntan says B. Manav says B. Hassan Patel says C. Let's have a look at the answer. Players that did not play for Barca and Sevilla, it was Paco Alcácer. He played for Barca, Valencia and Villarreal, but not for Sevilla. The other 3 played for both Barca and Sevilla. So there we go. Question, I'm assuming 4. Let's have a look. There we go. Question 4. Which of these facts, again, not true about Ivan Rakitich's time at FC Barcelona? Let's see if you can remember back before he went off to Sevilla. He is one of the players that played for both Barca and Sevilla. Which of these facts is not true about Ivan Rakitich's time at FC Barcelona? Did he not win 4 LaLiga titles? A. Was he not the first Croatian ever to play for Barca? B. Did he not score in multiple Clásicos? C. Or has he not had as many goals as yellow cards? Did he... So, there you go. Which of those is not true about Ivan Rakitic? Let's see. Lots of C's in the chat. Marcin Paulak, Mohamed Nabil, Abbasit Rahmani, Joey Gamer Etki. All say C. Manav Somani says B. He wasn't the first Croatian player to ever play for Barca. Amir Hamza says C. Tuminubi Rabiu says B, 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 B. Let's find out the answer to question 4. It was in fact B. There you go. Ivan Rakitic was not the first Croatian to ever play for FC Barcelona. Robert, and I'm going to absolutely destroy this pronunciation, Prosinecki in 1995 was the first Croatian player to play for Barca. So there you go. Question 5. Sevilla is Barca's 3rd most beaten opponent in history. There are only 2 teams that Barca have beaten more times than Sevilla. Who are they? Real Sociedad and Valencia, Atletico de Madrid and Real Betis, Espanyol and Athletic Club, or Real Madrid and Rayo Vallecano? Which 2 sides have Barca beaten more than Sevilla? Let's have a look in the chat. Gregor Swelzat says B, Atletico de Madrid and Real Betis. So does Abbasit Rahmani. Znos says C, Espanyol and Athletic Club. Piotr Zimonoc says D, Real Madrid and Rayo Vallecano. A mixed bag here. Schnonite says B. Tausif says B. Bertin says C. Oh, we've got some D's as well. Koenig Arthur says D, 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 D. Daria Brand says D. M7MDD says either C or D. Let's have a look, shall we? Let's find out. Espanyol and Athletic Club are the only 2 teams that Barca have beaten more frequently than Sevilla. Let's hope that trend continues tonight and Barca beat Sevilla. I think that is all 5 of our questions, even though we've not had 2. Is that all of the questions? We've got another question. That's all the questions. Let's see how many you did in the chat. Let us know your results out of 4, because we didn't have a question 2. Fill up the chat with your answers and your results. Let's go back over to Robert.
Right, thank you, Jake. We can go now, taking the rest before the starts. We're going to head to the Sanchez Pizjuán. My microphone. Oh, sorry. I turned off my microphone and didn't realize. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? It's okay. Okay. All right. Sorry. I turned off my microphone and forgot to turn it back on. Cosas del directo que dicen, eh? Let's go to the Sanchez Pizjuán. Bruno, we have a question for our fans. Who do you think the best player of the first half was? We're giving 3 options: Rafinha, Lewandowski, and Dembélé, but it could be anyone else. Who do you think, Bruno?
Oof. Tough one, because Rafinha, of course, has been crucial in that opening goal, and always, that moment when you score the opening goal is really important. But Lewandowski, not just for the goal, also how he has connected during the rest of the game. In other pass chances, he was there also with the opportunity to score more goals, but unfortunately, the ball hasn't arrived to him. So I'm gonna say that Lewandowski has been the one, the most important player of Barça today, and Ter Stegen also, because the level that Marc-André Ter Stegen is showing in those first 4 games is just unbelievable, and has been the key player, in my opinion. You have to see Barça winning last 2 games, taking a point against Rayo Vallecano, and at the same time today, when things were 0-0, he has been crucial once again. Let's in the live chat, because people says Levy, War Wash says Gavi, Ayman Adal says Levy at the same time. Well, they say Leva, but it's not Leva. This we have to explain it to live chat, and all our viewers from Poland, they will know it. Leva is Lewandowski's wife. Lewandowski is Robert Lewandowski or Levy, because if you say Leva, you are referring to Lewandowski's wife. So not Leva anymore, it's Levy for all our viewers at the same time. Here, yes, SYDMS says Levy today. Also almost had hat-trick in first half. Yeah, it's true, he got the chances there. Brian Garcia, Levy. Nishan says Gavi. Randik says, and what about Dembélé? Yes, also got some really good chances with Dembélé and has been really close to make some magic. So, lots of opinions in the live chat in this first half, where I think also the best thing is to see Barça clinical again. Remember those times with Ronald Koeman, and also the first months with Xavi Hernandez. The team were having lots of problems to score goals. The chances were there, but not the goals. And right now, with all these signings and with all the quality that Barça has on the field, goals are arriving, and Barça have arrived to halftime with a fantastic score. Careful, because Sevilla are Sevilla, one of the toughest sides of LaLiga, although they have started not well at all this season. Careful with Sevilla, careful with this Sanchez Pizjuán, that the fans there are still pressing a lot. So let's see if Barça can start well. The first 15-20 minutes of second half, I think, are going to be key.
Right, Bruno, we said it before. You today are having a very different experience to the one that you have last year. We've prepared a little video for you, so let's show the video first, and then you can tell us what happened. Bruno, it rained just a little bit last year, didn't it? You got soaked.
My worst experience during this year and a half that I've been traveling with the team at all. I was kind of a rookie, because last year was my first one with the first team in that adventure, and right now and now on, I'm always with an umbrella. It doesn't matter that the probability in the weather forecast says 0% of rain, like today. Always bring an umbrella, always bring more clothes to change your feet, because it was terrible. The rain and the cold, and arriving to Barcelona at 3 a.m. in the morning, with no more clothes. My colleagues at least were supporting me, giving me some sweaters, trying to help me. I have to say that I was the only one without umbrella, because the directors from LaLiga, they knew already most of our crew, and not me, because it was my first time at this stadium. And they said that they got none more umbrellas just for right holders and other people. So I suffered a lot, but nothing more. Now I'm always bringing my umbrella, a big one. It can be like a golf umbrella. It's more than better. So now this year I'm enjoying more the experience of the Sanchez Pizjuán, the anthem, the atmosphere, and of course the Barça winning 2-0 up, because it's true that last season also things ended all square. So much better this year. I like it many more to come here in September with a fantastic day.
Bruno, in the tunnel, we have the players ready. Is there anyone on the pitch warming up still? Any possible substitutions? Any indications?
Yes, we see Ansu Fati, Frenkie de Jong, Miralem Pjanic playing with a ball, not kind of intense warm-up exercises. So, well, it's quite usual to see most of the players to be some minutes at halftime here in the pitch. So, well, no indication at all that we're going to see changes. So I think that we're going to continue with the same 11, and changes will arrive later on, probably in around 60th minute. Will be the time for Ansu Fati, as we are seeing in these last matches. Not the same for Sevilla, that they were with Papu Gomez, Delaney, and also Oliver Torres warming up during first half. Of course, things are not going quite well for Lopetegui in terms of the scoreboard, so we can expect some changes for Sevilla, not for Barça. We will have an eye on it.
Okay, thank you, Bruno.
Can we quickly get an update on Sarah? Has she found her seat?
We'll find out during the second half. We'll find out if Sarah has found her seat in the second half.
It's a worrying situation for her.
I know, it's very worrying. Yeah. But Sarah's... She's a fit girl. She goes to the gym a lot, so I think she can stay on her feet for the full 90 minutes. No problem for her. I do get a sense that there are no substitutions at halftime. Same 11, we'll confirm in a second.
Maybe the structure, because I was looking, there was one of the staff of Barça with like a lineup and talking with Gavi and Busquets. So maybe not players, but the structure. And we see in Sevilla there is...
Yeah, Joan Jordan saw a yellow card in the first half. Is replaced by Delaney. And there was a second substitution as well, which I didn't quite see. It's Nemanja Gudel for Jose Angel Carmona. Okay, so 2 substitutions for Lopetegui's side. The second half is about to get started. And how do Barca keep the momentum going, the intensity going after 15 minutes of break?
I think it's really important the first 5-10 minutes to show that we are still in that level, and also to motivate themselves, like not to suffer as they suffer in the first 10 minutes of the first half. But I think they are already motivated, because I saw in the tunnel like Lewandowski was cheering all the teammates like vamos, vamos. So I think they don't need that motivation to keep going in the level.
Right. Second half has started. Same 11 for Barca. Sevilla on the attack. Careful. The cross inside. Oh, the shot blocked. Oof. Second opportunity goes over the crossbar. Oof. What a block there to deny Lamela. And I think it's going to be a corner kick for Barca. Sevilla come out strong again. The cross in by Acuña. Shot blocked by Eric Garcia, who's having some impressive performances so far at the beginning of this season. And there, the ball goes off of him in the second opportunity for Lamela. Now Eric gets up, grimacing and limping a little bit. It's a corner kick for Sevilla. Rakitic waiting to take it. Mateo Laoz taking his time in allowing that to happen. The cross by Rakitic, long up. In the air, there's a header to Stegen, comes out, punches it. Rafinha's going to clear it.
And
Dembele's going to run for it. See, can he win that race? No, it was a 2-on-1 against Dembele, and Fernando's going to pass it back to Yacine Bono, who passes to no one. It's
yeah, but that was a good pressure from Dembele.
Good pressure from Dembele, putting Bono in trouble. Second half started, same 11. Let's ask the fans. Who do you think, or who do you want the first substitution to be? We'll give you 3 options, but it can be anyone on the bench, of course. Ansu Fati, Frenkie de Jong, or Ferran Torres. I think generally Ansu's been coming on either first or second every time. So live chat, let us know who do you think the first substitution is going to be? Well, the question will appear right now. There it is. Ansu, Frenkie, or Ferran Torres. Who will be the first substitution?
I go for Ansu, but also Frenkie de Jong, because I was checking. Does Gavi have a yellow card?
He does. He does.
So I think Gavi will be one of the first substitutions, so it makes sense to have also Frankie de Jong there. And I think it's a player that can give a lot to this match, not only by the order he gives in the center, but also with the conductions that are working with Ousmane Dembélé. So I would say Frankie and Ansu.
What are the live chat saying, Jamie?
Similar ideas. Janoj says Frankie. Imad Fazal says Ansu Fati. Quite a few saying that Ansu Fati will come on and replace Dembélé.
Are the fans not happy that Dembélé missed that last opportunity in the first half?
I don't know.
I can't be mad at him. It was it was just wide and it was good. I mean,
it was a good
had
run.
one goal, Lewandowski had another one, Dembélé wanted his. Nothing wrong with that.
So yeah, quite a lot of people sort of suggesting that. Salman Osman says Frankie de Jong. Manav says Frankie de Jong. Waiting to suggest similar to you, Frankie de Jong will replace Gavi. The Ibegetten says they want to see Lewandowski, Dembélé, Rafinha, Pedri and Fati all on together.
I need you to find that comment that I can see right now on our screen. Michaela Rusnakova. Bruno looks like a cute bear.
Looks like a cute bear.
Let's go over to the cute bear who was formerly a robot, now a cute bear. Bruno, who's warming up for Barca and who do you think is going to be the first to come on?
I'm getting many nicknames in this program. Let's see first of all the attempt for Sevilla.
Yes, Lamela, the cross inside, the header just wide, and Delaney called for what, a foul? Bruno?
I think he was.
Or maybe there was an offside by Montiel earlier on.
Ball went out. No, a foul, sorry, a foul, you're right, Robert. Let's see, the first three players that are warming up for Barca are Frankie de Jong, Ferran Torres and Sergio Roberto. We don't see Ansu Fati yet here in the warm-up area, so no Ansu Fati yet, but yes, Ferran Torres, yes for De Jong, and also Sergio Roberto. On the other hand, for Sevilla, we see Suso, Papu Gomez, and new signing who can make his debut, Dolberg, wearing number 5, the one that left. Lucas Ocampos, important absence of course, has moved to Ajax Amsterdam on loan.
Okay.
Don't forget, of course, we have got the first.
Corner kick for Barca, the header, Barca score, Eric Garcia, first goal for Barca ever.
Yeah.
Vamos! Eric Garcia!
Eric!
Vamos, Eric!
That's three. We're over halfway to breaking the jinx.
You're close.
We're getting closer.
It came off of the corner kick, and it's the first ever goal for Eric Garcia as a Barca player. Vamos, Eric!
He looks elated as well. He looks so happy.
What the star of the season for Eric.
Look, Eric is a player who gets overly criticised, overly analysed. Kounde with the setup of the cross by Rafinha, he sets it up for Eric beautifully, and Eric pushes it into the back of the net. I think he's had a fantastic start to the season, and the criticism of Eric needs to end. It needs to end now. Fill the live chat with hearts for Eric Garcia, who scored his first goal as a Barca player. From the Barca academies to the first team, Eric Garcia making it 3-0 for Barca at the Sanchez Pizjuán. Fill the live chat with hearts for Eric, and in the meantime, let's go to the former robot, now known as the cute bear, Bruno Ballester.
Not just his first ever goal for Barca, it's his first ever goal in the top flight for Eric Garcia. He scored for Manchester City U18 team, U23 team, also for Spanish national side under 17, but never in top flight. So yeah, this is the first ever goal in the official career as a professional footballer, we can say, for Eric Garcia. So congratulations to Eric. He is having a brilliant start of the season in these first weeks, and now showing it also with a goal. Congratulations, Eric. Careful now with Sevilla.
Careful with Sevilla. The attack down the left, the cross inside. It rolls in front of the defence, and Ter Stegen with another clearance. Careful, because this is going from left to right, right to left. Now, Eric inside the box, loses. Ter Stegen with a save, a double save by Marc-Andre Ter Stegen.
What a save.
There's a bit of a hectic situation going on in there.
Can we start talking about the season of Marc-Andre Ter Stegen? Like, please, it's just amazing.
I mean,
he's literally back, and even better, than it was.
After all the hype about Eric, he did make a little bit of a mistake there inside the box. Got overly confident, trying to dribble his way away. Ball was taken away from him, but Ter Stegen was there to rescue. So let's do airplanes, guys. Let's do airplanes. Fill the live chat with airplanes for Marc-Andre Ter Stegen Airlines, because he once again came up with a wonderful save, keeping Barca's goal at 0.
I did see coming into this match, he'd saved something like 89% of all shots taken at him so far this season.
Look at him, look at him, look at him. 18 successful passes, shots faced inside the box, 6 with 1 save. That doesn't sound... Oh, because the other one was offside before. So that I'm going to count that one. I think
we've seen some glorious saves if you count
saves.
the offsides, because there's been a lot of chances that were allowed to be played out, and Marc Ter Stegen saved them all.
Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Marc-Andre Ter Stegen. Vamos, Marc. What a brilliant start to the season he's having. Fill the live chat with appreciation for our goalkeeper as well. And now Gavi was fouled. Bruno, any updates while
let's see,
who's
because
down?
Eric Garcia is down. Yes, Eric Garcia is down, and Sergio Roberto is ready to be first substitution for Barça. So this seems that Eric is going to be replaced right now. Kounde is going to move as the left centre back, and Sergio Roberto is going to come on as Barca's right back. Yes, now we see Araujo and Kounde. Well, basically Kounde changing his position, moving to the left part of defense as a left centre back, and Eric now coming off, and Sergio Roberto coming on, first substitution for FC Barcelona.
Okay, fill the live chat with applauses for Eric Garcia scoring his first ever goal as a professional, making it 3-0 for Barca, and actually going off injured. Let's hope it's nothing serious. Let's hope it's not the first serious injury of the season. He's limping off, and Sergio Roberto comes on to replace him. Claps, applauses for Eric Garcia there. Another wonderful performance. He blocked a shot in the first half. 26 successful passes, 3 recoveries, 1 goal, 1 shot, 36 touches, and there was that 1 block. So, well done, Eric. And it's a first substitution for Barca, with Sergio Roberto coming on at the right back. And Araujo and Kounde paired at the centre backs for the very first time.
Yeah, that's true.
You've got the finesse and the passing of Jules Kounde, and the muscle, the energy, the strength of Araujo.
The other day he changed Kounde, so we couldn't see that Araujo Kounde. Let's see.
So 3-0, all favourable for Barca. If I'm not mistaken, we move up to second with this win, because Sevilla beat Betis earlier on.
Yeah.
With Madrid.
So Madrid,
Did I say Madrid or Sevilla?
Yeah.
Madrid beat Betis earlier on.
Barca
so
Madrid
second. Top of the table, 4 out of 4 for them, but we would go second, I think.
Yeah, second at this moment with 2 points less than Real Madrid.
We'll address that in the Clásico. 16th of October.
Real Sociedad drew at Real Arena, so this means that Barca are alone with 10 points. The teams that still have the possibility to share this second position in La Liga are Athletic Club, Villarreal, and that's all. They have to play tomorrow.
Careful, because Bono gets himself into trouble here, and Dembélé almost took the ball away from him. Right, Bruno, I think there's going to be a debut for Sevilla.
Yes, it's Dolberg, but before, these whistles, I don't know if these are for Enesiri or for Lopetegui. There is a bit of frustration now, and Dolberg receiving an ovation at least. Yeah, of course, he's making his debut now for Sevilla. Sanchez Pizjuán is losing his patience. I don't know if with some of the players, with the manager. As you and we all know, football has not any memory at all. Lopetegui, who has been successful in these last seasons at Sevilla, now is suffering a lot in this start of the league. 1 point out of 12 live so far now, taking into account today they end with a defeat. So tough moments at the city of Sevilla, not just because of Sevilla performing badly, because Betis are up in the table with 9 points. And same happens between Barcelona and Madrid, that when Madrid are in good form, it's kind of bad news at Barcelona. Same happens in Sevilla with Betis and Sevilla, this rivalry. So bad news for Sevilla, frustration from some fans at the stands. For Barca, we still have De Jong and Ferran Torres warming up. and also Jordi Alba. So these three players warming up. We don't see yet Ansu Fati, who of course with 3-0 up is also a good moment probably to rest some of the players.
Dembélé, the shot. Oh, that went into the second tier of the stadium. The set up by Rafinha, who's having a spectacular game. Right, goal kick for Sevilla. I think it's a perfect time for Jamie to do a round of comments.
Do a round of comments? Let's do a round of comments.
Do a round of comments.
Let's head back over to the screen. Follow me. Over to the screen. Right, let's start at the top. Bob in space. Hi, who's your favourite player? My favourite player, I think, right now would be Pedri. Fill up the live chat with who your favourite player is. Thanks, Bob in space, for the question. Football Philosopher says Lewandowski positioning and Kounde's vision. It was what led to that second goal, and it was absolutely glorious. Alia says, hey Jamie, you and Spencer could both be on match centre. No, it's not possible. If Spencer and I are in the same room at the same time, the universe would implode. Sergio Busquets is on our live chat. You are the best people on earth. Thank you very much, Sergio Busquets, but I think you better focus on this match. You've got a lot of work to do. Flajusek Official says, what do you think of Aubameyang in Chelsea?
I'm sad. I'm sad that Aubameyang left. Hearts for Aubameyang, guys.
Hearts for Aubameyang.
Because he came in January. It was a free transfer. Came in, gave it his best. Always smiled, as Xavi said. Scored a bunch of goals, important goals. He scored twice at the Bernabeu. And I'm personally sad that he left. Obviously, I know that the transfer left money in Barca's account and everything, and we kind of needed it because of the salary cap and everything. But I'm sad that Aubameyang left. So hearts for Aubameyang, please.
Hearts
Feel the
for
live chat with hearts for Aubameyang.
I made sushi with him right here on Camp Nou Kitchen when this was used for Camp Nou Kitchen, and that was really cool. So that's my kind of fond memory of Aubameyang. But yeah, I agree with Robert. I think Aubameyang. You can watch that. It's on YouTube. Look it up after all this is over, or tomorrow morning. You want to enjoy some Barca. Let's keep moving. Taku John, it's good to see Sarah. It is. We do need to reconnect with Bruno in a short time and see if Sarah's found her bench and see how she's doing. And then Maciej, I'm going to butcher the pronunciation. Maciej Pajak says, my prediction was 2-1 to Barca. Scorers for Barca, Lewandowski and Rafinha. Hopefully you're wrong. You are wrong, because we've had a third goal from Eric Garcia. That's all from the comments. Keep them coming in. Keep letting us know where you're watching from, what you're thinking, and if you're enjoying the match. Robert.
Thank you, Jamie. And it's a throw-in for Barca, if I'm not mistaken. Kounde has moved into the centre-back position now with the replacement of Eric Garcia. We wish, obviously, Eric the best, and that it's nothing. It's just out of precaution that he gets taken off. And there are Kounde's stats as a right-back today. Kounde, the Mamba. 3 recoveries, 4 final third entries, so he just made run forwards. 2 assists. 2 assists for Jules Kounde.
And
one to Lewandowski, one to Eric.
Because Eric's goal, we had 3 defenders there that almost could score. It was Araujo, Kounde and Eric. And
he also created himself a chance, that header that he couldn't quite put in. So, say, the Kounde right-back experience has been very positive.
Yeah. Like, in a moment that Barca really needed.
Go, Bruno, go.
There is movement in the bench, and it seems that Barca are going to introduce a triple substitution. Frenkie de Jong, Ferran Torres and Jordi Alba. We will have to confirm it, but that's what it seems from here, with 3 players getting changed.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll come back to you, Bruno, once that happens, but we can see, yes, all 3 players getting ready. Frenkie, Ferran and Jordi Alba.
Big match coming up on Wednesday, so perhaps Xavi's wanting to rest some legs.
But it's
I was thinking on that.
And it's 3-0.
And if Ansu is not entering, is Ansu going to be in the start line in the Champions League?
Aha! Aha! That's an interesting idea there. An idea that I'm not all that in favour of, solely because I have Ansu Fati on my fantasy team, and if he doesn't play, I get a total of 0 points. Zilch. Sergio Roberto with a cross. Oh, the save by Bono.
Fair play. That was one heck of a save.
Yeah.
And it was one heck of a finish by Lewandowski, just stretching out there, launching himself at the ball. The cross by Sergio Roberto was superb. And it's a corner kick for Barca. Once again, the running behind the defender. We're going to have so much fun with Levy this season.
Already having fun.
Rafinha with a cross. Cleared away at the near post. Dembélé brings it down. Barca can still attack here. Very quickly, who do you think is going to be taken off? It's probably going to happen now. I think it's Gavi.
And
Dembélé. Who was the third player? Ferran.
Jordi Alba.
Oh, Balde. Balde,
yeah.
Balde. And are you sure Dembélé?
That's my bet.
Yes.
Bruno?
Ferran replacing Dembélé.
Oh.
This has been the first substitution confirmed. Ousmane Dembélé now coming off, and Ferran Torres coming on. Let's see, because it seems quite easy one, the one of Alba for Balde, that we can confirm right now. And Pedri, it's gonna be replaced for Frenkie de Jong, no Gavi. So, well, Pedri also replaced. It's always a shame when Pedri is substituted, and it's not the first time this year. Xavi probably wants to manage well also the charge of minutes of Pedri, as if you remember, well, after the first season where he played absolutely everything, and also with the national team, well, he suffered, and in the second season was most of months out injured. So this year, Xavi wants to change this situation and has been replaced. Let's see, because Barça has a good set piece, and later on I will explain you some things about Victoria Pilsen next Champions League rival of Barça.
Okay, thank you, Bruno. Ooh. Rafinha took that quickly. Decided to try and surprise Bono. I betted Gavi because I thought he had a yellow card, but
I think he does.
No,
I don't think he does.
Dembélé and Balde only.
It's Dembélé and Balde. For some reason, I thought Gavi had a yellow card. Now Sevilla make a substitution. And Bruno,
for Sevilla.
Suso for Montiel.
Yeah.
And Bruno, can you confirm to me something? I've been told that you no longer have Sarah behind you, that she's gone to the other end of the stadium. Is that because she's... is that how far she's gone to go and get a chair?
I think she went to the other side because it's where Barça are attacking now, and she has to record content for social media. But I don't know if, in the other side he has been able to find a chair or a bench or some, a place to sit basically. We'll have to ask her later on. But yeah, I have no news now about Sarah Salahpour right now, so I don't really know if she's in a good place enjoying the match or she's not, basically.
Well, I mean, yeah, we hope that Sarah has been able to finally find a chair to sit herself down for the game, but she did learn the hard way that quien se va a Sevilla pierde su silla.
Correct. Jumping onto the live chat, quite a lot of our fans, I don't know what they were doing, but they seem to have missed the third goal and are asking who scored.
How? Huh?
So it was Eric Garcia.
Eric Garcia,
his
the
first.
Unlikeliest of scorers, probably.
Well, maybe that's why they're asking. They want to double check.
Is that correct? Yeah, maybe they saw the graphic and they saw the little football
right.
next to Eddie. They
is.
thought that can't be correct. They probably got it wrong.
But no,
we didn't. Eddie scored.
And then Nereus is asking, important question, how many goals do you think Louis is going to end the season with?
See, that's an interesting one. Yeah. Let me try and set it up as a question that will come up on the graphics here, and we'll ask later.
Okay,
we'll ask later.
I like that.
Are we doing LaLiga or all competitions? So we do all competitions?
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
I'm just saying that after 2014, he has scored more than 40 goals per season.
Well, there you go.
Saying that.
Well, there you go. No hints, but that's a lot of goals.
Yeah.
So he could really wrap them up for Barca. We're having a lot of fun watching him so far. So 5 goals in 4 matches. Am I right in thinking so far?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. The numbers are there.
And the match hasn't ended yet.
Careful.
There's still time.
Araujo comes across to recover the ball for Barca. It's 5 in 4 games for Lewandowski so far, and that's an interesting question, one that I want to share with the live chat. As soon as I can set it up, I will set it up. But Frenkie de Jong is driving forward. Lewandowski back to Gavi. Lovely little flick by Levy. Oh, no, he couldn't get away from a second defender. But Gavi picks up the scraps. Here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres with the shot far high over the goal, defended by Bono. Ferran going for glory there.
And we have Ansu Fati and Franck Kessié now warming up for Barca. So Ansu Fati and Kessié, the last 2 players warming up. Just there's a place just for one of them. And about Lewandowski, we are talking, of course, about all these goals that he's scoring in the league. But I will say that probably his favorite competition is the Champions League. He scored 13 last season. and he was able to score 15 in the 2019-2020 season. 15 goals. Of course, this was the year where Bayern Munich won the Champions League.
What's happened there? What's happened there? Because
David kind of pounced on a loose ball.
Jordi Alba.
I didn't quite see what happened. Let's see, the cross. Oh, Alba tried to clear and cleared it into his own face. But ter Stegen prevented it from going out and being a corner kick.
Bastian Brecht says, unleash the Ansu.
Bruno, there's two players warming up, but wait a minute. We'll go to Bruno in a second because Jordi Alba is attacking the cross by Jordi Alba into the box. Can Sevilla clear? Yes, they can. Bruno, Barca can only bring on one more player, right? We've made 4 substitutions already.
Yes, because they used two windows. Roberto was the first one, and actually there was a triple change in the other one, so one window and one player to come on the field. I wanted to say minutes ago some news about Victoria Pilsen, that of course is going to be first rival in the Champions League for Barca. They played today. They won in a difficult stadium against Slovan Liberec, one of the top teams also in Czech Republic. Victoria Pilsen are top of the table in the National League. They are arriving in form, so yeah, of course it's going to be an important game. Now that we are in the 68th minute, and also after seeing the change of Pedri, I don't know if also Xavi is start thinking a little bit, just a little bit, because of course Sevilla are a tough side, but also on Wednesday fixture against Victoria Pilsen. The calendar, as you know, is really busy this year.
It most certainly is, and we'll find out the hard way here at Barca Live with shows every couple of days, and it's going to get intense, guys. We've got the Champions League coming up. I personally love it that we've got at least 2 consecutive weeks with Champions League games, because sometimes whether there was so much space in between them that you kind of like lose rhythm. But yeah, from now until the 9th of November, it's going to be non-stop, except for that international break that we have. Barca on the move again. Here is Rafinha. Rafinha with Lewandowski. Rafinha tries to drive it into the middle. That touch was just a little bit too long. Gavi battling, and what is Mateu Laoz doing again?
He won the header.
He's calling in the medical seat,
So
right?
Rakitic thought that Gavi went into him with the elbow, but it was not the elbow, it was Gavi's head. There's a clash of heads there. Mateu Laoz decides that the medical staff should come on. Bruno, substitution for Betis. Why Betis? Sevilla. I get my names muddled up sometimes.
Yes. Papu Gomez now coming on for Isco, who receives a huge ovation. Isco Larcón, who arrived to Sevilla after ending his contract with Real Madrid, and now Papu Gomez, one of the top players of Sevilla, that today started in the bench. Well, Sevilla also had a complicated game on midweek against Manchester City. I don't know if also it's related to see the fact to have Papu Gomez starting in the bench today, but well, it's quite usual to see Lopetegui rotating so much. And this is the first action for Papu.
Here's El Papu, the shot to Stegen, punches it away. Sergio Roberto tries to clear, does so momentarily. Obviously Lopetegui probably thinking about the Champions League as well with his changes in the rotation. Barca driving the ball out. Here is Lewandowski driving forward. Levy inside, Rafinha picks it up, drops it off to Lewandowski. He needs help on the right. Lewandowski didn't receive help on the right and was tripped over. He's fouled from behind. And this could be a good chance for Barca as Lewandowski is knocked over. By the way, we have the question, guys. How many goals in all competitions, is Lewandowski going to score this season? 1 between 20 and 25, 2 between 25 and 30, or 3, are we very optimistic and are we going plus 30? I'm going full optimism.
Earlier on in the chat, there were like 40s and 50s.
Oh, okay.
Can we say the exact number and save it for the end of the season?
Okay. Are we going to commit to an exact number? All competitions, eh?
All competitions.
So it's
I think we should watch the free kick.
Copa del Rey, Supercopa, and Champions League. 4 competitions for Lewandowski, and he's going to take the free kick right now. So we're going to make our bets after this.
26 meters out.
Everyone's going with 3s on the live chat.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, it's Rafinha who's going to take it. No, over the crossbar. Rafinha with his left foot over the crossbar. Everyone's going 3. All right.
Yeah, Vincent Lee says 45. Kashas says 40. Niskan Israel says 40 plus. NBC says Lua will score 100 plus goals, which is very optimistic.
Yeah, that's a bit over-optimistic.
But
so,
hey, I like it.
So
Emilson Alvarez says 57 goals. So a clear
57
number.
57 would be a lot.
57 would be nice.
Messi's highest tally was 50, I think, in one season.
Well, there you go.
In all competitions.
Ansu Fati getting ready. It's going to be the last change for Barça. And I will say, I know that he's fully informed, that he is in shape and seems to be a young player, not an old one, but Lewandowski is 34 of age. Careful.
Levy, over the keeper. There's a rebound, and De Jong can score.
No.
Levy trying to go for the dink.
And it was the same as before with a little dink over the top that Rafinha put away with the rebound last time.
This time Bono stayed on his feet and managed to get a hand to it, slowed the ball down. Frenkie de Jong had the opportunity, who's got the ball now. Double chance for Barca, and there could be a third. Here's Ferran Torres inside the box. He goes over, and the ball is cleared away. Now Kounde called for a foul. Right, Bruno, finish your point about Lewandowski. You were saying something about him being young, and also commit to a number. How many at the end of the season?
Okay, no, really simple. I think today Lewandowski has to be replaced. Not for his physical form, that I know that he can play 90 minutes every single week without a problem, but more about the fact of an injury or anything what can happen in a football game. So for me, with 3-0 in the 73rd minute, I think it will be a good moment to leave him rest a little bit, because he has played absolutely everything so far. And about the number of goals, right now he has scored 5 goals in 4 games. Let's see who is going to be the player replaced. And yes, it's Lewandowski. We can confirm. Xavi, I think he's using his criteria to replace Lewandowski, who was applauding to the Barça fans here in the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán, around 200 today. And Ansu Fati will come on as a number 9. So I like to see Fati as a number 9. And about Lewandowski's goals, more than 1 goal per game so far. This is his average. If there are 38 games in the league, plus hopefully 10, 12 in the Champions League, Copa del Rey, I think he can arrive to 50 goals, but I'm going to be a bit more, not pessimistic, but not as optimistic as 50 goals. I want to say 42.
Okay, Bruno goes 42, the cross by Frenkie, Ansu Fati, the header goes wide.
Just for the record, Bruno and I always say the same. Look what I have put.
Oh, wow.
All right. There's some connection there. There's some sort of connection there.
You said 42.
Yeah.
Okay,
let's get Iker Jimenez in here. There's some sort of connection. Cuarto milenio. A reference that only our Spanish fans will get. But okay, right. Lewandowski taken off. Fill the live chat with applauses for Robert Lewandowski. Once again, huge contribution from Levy in this game. In the meantime, you think 42, Irati. Bruno thinks 42. I'm going to up it. I'm going to go 47.
47. I will change it to 44, so it's not the same.
Araujo's just gotten a yellow card for...
yellow card for Araujo.
Challenge.
Foul. Challenge there.
Yes, yellow card for Ronald Araujo.
On Acuna. Jamie, are you going to commit to a number?
I will a little bit more conservative, because we see him set up a lot of goals for others. Rafinha, for example, today. I'm going to go 37.
37.
And that's nothing against Robert Lewandowski, but I think he's been helping out the team a lot as well, not just going for goal himself.
We'll have to ask Spencer.
We'll have to ask Spencer. Spencer, if you're watching.
Spencer, if you're watching.
From your unknown undisclosed
location. We need to find. Yeah, we need to exactly.
I think
that's the question that needs to be answered.
In Netherlands, introducing look to look.
Oh, I like that.
Right, a foul called against Barca, right?
Gavi that's on the... Yeah, he's just jumped back to his
Appreciation for Levy on the live chat with all those applauses. And as soon as Sevilla stop attacking, there's some stuff that we need to get out of the way as well. Lots of issues, lots of questions that need to be answered on this show still. And I think none of them are game related. 76th minute.
There's still time. We need 2 more goals as well.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's one of the issues. That's one of the issues.
I need 2 more goals. I'm happy with the result. I think it's working well for all things considered, me being here. But
I mean, we might reconsider.
Well, you're between there because you said 3-0, right? So you have to choose if to win that or to end with the jinx.
Do I want the confetti or do I want to end the jinx? That's a catch-22. That's a Sophie's choice, if ever there were one.
Right. Busquets, Sergio Roberto. Barça out on the run. Is Rafinha offside here? Are they going to do that annoying thing? Yes, they are. That rule. Bruno, I hate that rule. Or the interpretation of the rule when assistants wait for the player to finish his run, contact the ball and then raise their flag. I mean, it's a waste of time.
I loved how it was working 10, 15 years ago, that if player was out of position, immediately flag was going up, and there was no doubt about if he was participating or not, because if he was out of position, immediately was offside. Then they changed that rule. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't like, and I don't understand why they wait so many times to whistle the offside when a player is clearly out of his position.
Okay, Irati, what's the final tally here? Let's show the screen.
Okay, we have Jamie, the most pessimistic one.
Turn it around, show the camera.
37, we have Robert, 47, just 10 more. Irati, me, 44, Bruno, 42, and then we have to see what Spencer wants.
That's right, Jamie.
Thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
It's all right. I'm used to. I'm used to it. It's,
but there's a Jamie ride like that. No?
It's true. It's true.
Okay,
people write it that way as well.
Okay,
I've been in no one can
uh,
spell my name here. It's, that's fine.
And we did open the question to the live chat as well. How many goals?
True.
That's how many goals in total we think Robert Lewandowski will score at the end of the season. And we need to come up with some sort of graphic as well for the Pichichi race. We'll work on that and we'll do it next week. Right, we do have a couple of issues that need to be resolved. Spencer, where do the fans think he is? 3 questions.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Ferran Torres inside the box trying to set it up for Ansu Fati. Okay, where do we think that Spencer is? First option is a concert today. I'd be disappointed if Spencer had decided to not not be with us for just a concert. 2 in Poland, learning Polish. Because we did say
that is the most logical answer, I think.
We did say that we're going to send Spencer there to learn some Polish so that he can have some dialogue with Robert Lewandowski. Or 3 at a croquetas restaurant, because as we know, Spencer is a croqueta god.
Yes. Or if you've got your own fan theory, then put that in the chat as well. Let's have a look at what people are saying.
Frankie de Jong on the edge of the box, just wide. Oh, Frankie, you almost scored a golazo there. Oof.
He did as well.
Everyone thinks he's at a croqueta restaurant or in Poland, right?
I can tell you.
Robert. We're gonna disclose it later, by the way.
We're gonna disclose it later. I can tell you, the current fan theories are croquetas or Poland. Let's read some. Anna says he's in Poland, learning Polish and eating pierogi.
Oh.
Which I can only assume are like
Let us know.
Polish croquetas.
Oh.
I don't know.
Are they?
Let
us know. Who's the name?
It was Anna.
Anna, let us know what pierogi is.
Yeah, that's
Ferran Torres with his shot block.
Hiccup says definitely Poland, no doubt about it.
Is he for sure Poland?
Let's keep looking. Yeah, Beardman is in Poland, so maybe we've got eyes on the ground. He says hello from Poland. Michaela says croqueta restaurant.
Well, I mean,
it's also
clearly
quite
either
likely. Bello says croqueta
It's clearly
restaurant.
either 2 or 3. Either in Poland
or croqueta restaurant.
Learning Polish, or at a croqueta restaurant eating croquetas, I assume.
Nereo says it's time to learn.
Careful with Gabi. Careful with Gabi, because he went down to the floor. Yeah, let's see if it just if it's just this, no problem at all. But he went down, and Jordi Alba immediately called to the medical services of Barça. Of course, Barça has no more substitutions to do, but yeah, Gabi's an important player, of course, and now seems to be suffering a little bit, but hopefully is just this small problem.
Well, I mean, we just got the slow-mo reaction of the moment when he feels the pain.
I was feeling the pain for
I was feeling the pain myself, exactly. Poor Gabi. 27 successful passes, 7 recoveries, 7 duels won, 8 lost possessions, 47 touches.
11 kilometers covered.
11 kilometers covered.
Like he's everywhere.
Bruno, can you confirm to me that Sarah is not going to come back to the show today?
No, because she's I think in the other side, recording content, and as I am here, I mean, I think there's not going to be a possible way to contact her, and at the same time, yes, she's working on her stuff of social media, so unfortunately, no Sarah anymore for today.
Well, Sarah's at the other end of the stadium. Hopefully, guys, she's found a chair. Hopefully she's been able to sit down at some point, because in the first half when she connected with us, she left her chair behind her, or she was on a bench or something behind, and by the time she'd finished the connection with us, it had disappeared. Sarah learned the hard way. Can we get the graphic or the creativity, whatever it is, on screen? Sarah learned the hard way that quien se fue a Sevilla perdió su silla. She lost her chair. There it is. We'll show this to Sarah later on. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Send us some love on the live chat as well. We all love Sarah Salaport. And this is a throwback to a moment in 2021, in the 2021 season, when we had Julia and Sarah on the show. And Sarah loved the picture of Bernie Sanders sitting at the inauguration. It was Biden's inauguration, right? Back in 2021, yes. And so we put our picture on or her photograph onto that picture.
There's a few people in the chat asking where is DJ Sarah, so a little bit of a throwback there.
Sarah's at the Sanchez Pizjuán, and Julia is somewhere. Julia's, I mean, she's a celebrity almost now here in Catalonia. She works for TV3, the Catalan national television, and she's doing very well for herself. So congratulations, Julia.
Apparently,
she did tell me that she would come onto the on the show one day, Julia.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
We'll try to keep to her promise.
Anna has replied. She says pierogi is Polish traditional food. We've not got any more information than that.
Oh, well, yeah, I gathered that.
Anna,
more
I've
details.
Googled, and it's like kind of empanadas.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if you can see there.
Well, there you go.
Okay. Get it closer to the camera.
Possibly as near as you're going to get to croquetas in Poland.
No, there.
Okay.
It can be close to croquetas, but I would say, like, in comparison of here, I would say more like empanadas.
Well, we have a kitchen right behind us, so we might attempt one day to
make
something
up. We've got quite an interesting theory here from Carolina, who says Spencer is in Greenpoint in New York City, learning Polish. Now, I feel like if Spencer were here, he could probably explain that to us.
Yeah, I imagine it's where Polish people live in New York City.
Yes, apparently you can buy pierogi there. Uncle Dollar Show says they are dumplings, meat dumplings, or cheese or fruit dumplings wrapped in a thin dough. Oh. So yeah, similar to.
Yeah.
Okay. Yummy, yeah.
I'd say let's get hungry now.
Yeah, I'd say let's stop talking about food, because I haven't had anything since lunch, and I am starting to feel hungry. I think
there are a lot of theories that Spencer's in a croqueta restaurant learning Polish. That seems to be the
combination.
That seems to be the popular theory from our Barça fans.
Well, we'll find out in a second. We'll disclose the answer in a second. But I think once this show is on its feet and everything, we need to start making more use of the kitchen. Ferran Torres gets inside the box. Ferran Torres is pushed away and couldn't quite finish. And it was offside anyway, I think, and Mateo Laos just says play on. Right. We have comments. We have the question of where do you think Spencer is? Wait a minute. Sevilla attacking. Rakitic with the cross. Bounces off of Araujo. Once again, the question of where do you think Spencer is? If you think he's eating croquetas somewhere, number 3. If you think he's learning Polish in Poland, number 2. And when the game gets close to its end, we'll disclose the answer. When Sevilla finish attacking here, which is now, Stegen catches the ball. Jamie, I think we have one last round of comments from the fans.
Let's go to one last round of comments then from these fans. Over to the stream. Oh, this is one for you, Robert.
Oh.
And this was
interesting.
In my darker times with Barca Live, when things didn't go quite so well for me. Where's Grizzy?
the most accurate answer is no clue. He's disappeared. You might find him someday, but
he's sitting on
Someone took him home. Someone took him home. I think Sarah took him home.
Yeah, he's sitting on Sarah's chair.
Yeah.
Phillips Mika says Ter Stegen is a legendary goalkeeper.
Agree.
We can only agree. Dalvin Winston Saldana says, where's DJ Julio? I think we've already addressed that. Carlos Papi says, bringing back the glory days. Let's hope so. A 3-0 result here is looking very, very good for Barca. Bastian Regret says 50-plus goals for Tito Lewandowski. There we go, Tito Lewandowski. Ooh. We like that. And Rave. Oh, Robert, this one is also for you. Correction. Messi's the only player to score 50 goals in a league campaign. He scored more than 50 goals in all competitions in a single season.
That's right. That's
so
right.
your trivia has been rejected.
Yeah,
Robert.
I remember the 50 number.
It's not often Robert gets it wrong. Right, let's go back to the sofas then for the very last few minutes of this match. Because
I do like being corrected. I don't like to be giving facts that are not truthful and that are wrong, essentially. I remembered the 50 number. I didn't remember it was in LaLiga. That's ridiculous. That was 10 years ago. Ooh, Frankie de Jong through to Rafinha. Rafinha, could he make it too? Rafinha tries to set up Ansu Fati. Ooh, do you think Ansu Fati will score before the end of the game? I hope so. I have him in my
He's one
fantasy
of
team.
those players that also has played for Sevilla. Because Ansu Fati started in Spain in the younger teams of Sevilla and then came to La Masia.
That is true. Another Barca player down, Bruno.
Excuse me, Robert.
I thought that Frankie went down. He was grabbing his leg. Sergio Roberto sees a yellow now.
Now, yes, Sergio Roberto is booked right now. We are just 1 minute away from knowing the stoppage time. That probably are going to be 3 minutes after all the substitutions. Game is almost finished. Has slowed down a lot. After the third one, the Barca has scored. Yeah, the game has really slowed down. And right now, I think that both teams, both managers are focused on the next challenge in the Champions League. They debuted. Manchester City for Sevilla, a really tough one. Victoria Pilsen for Barca, apparently the easiest one of the group, but it's never easy, of course, to compete in the Champions League, and it's going to be for sure a complicated match.
It will definitely be complicated. Sevilla attacking here. Let's try and end this with a clean sheet here. Suso going to Ferran Torres. The deflection off of Ferran, and it's a corner kick for Sevilla. We'll know in just a few seconds how much added time is given. And I think, Jamie, you must be nervous here because your prediction might be right. I mean, I think... Wait a minute. Cross inside. Barca, can we clear this? Can we clear this? Ansu fighting for it. I think we can declare the jinx over if you get your prediction right.
Ooh.
If it's 3-0.
Take the offer.
2 minutes of stoppage time.
2 minutes of stoppage time, right. We need to be very quick here. Okay, if Jamie gets his prediction right, we can declare the jinx over. So I think we have something prepared for that. And the other thing is...
the confetti.
Exactly, he can pop the confetti as well. Jordi Alba running up, Ansu in the middle. The ball goes to Busquets, who feeds it out wide to Ferran Torres. And Barca are going to slow down, pass back to Jordi Alba. Okay, let's reveal the Spencer thing. There was a question. We asked you, where do you think that Spencer really is? 1 was a concert, 2 was in Poland, or 3 was a croqueta restaurant. Can we reveal the truthful answer? Spencer is at a concert. He's at a Foo Fighters tribute concert, tribute to Taylor Hawkins, who unfortunately passed away earlier on this year. And his comment says, Brian May playing Love of My Life, which is how I feel about Barca and Jamie Coles.
Oh, Spencer, we're missing you. But I'm glad you're having a good time at Wembley, no less.
He's in the UK, he's at Wembley. Frankie de Jong knocked over on the edge of the box. And Jamie, I can see you sweating and suffering right now because you think that Barca have a chance to score the first free kick in over, I don't know.
Since Messi left.
Yeah,
I'll take a 4-0, that's fine.
Yeah, but that might mean that the jinx is not over because we said either 5 goals or your prediction right.
Well,
4 goals.
I'm just happy for Barca because things are going well.
I would be 4 goals again.
This is true.
3 times in a row.
Yeah. Okay, Gathered around the ball are Frenkie de Jong, Araujo, Jordi Alba, and Rafinha. I think it's Rafinha because he's left-footed. And he wants to score a second goal in the game. And we saw him take a brilliant free kick in the pre-season against Real Madrid, which hit the post. Barca have not scored a free kick since...
Last one was Messi.
Messi in Valencia in the 2020-2021 season. I think that was either the month of April or the month of May. For over a year since we scored a free kick. Rafinha over the crossbar. And the game ends here, which means Jamie Coles. That the jinx is over. The jinx is over, Jamie.
The jinx is broken.
How do you feel?
Curse is lifted.
How do you feel?
This is up there in the top 5 days of my life, Robert. It's,
I understand.
What a glorious day to be welcomed back into the fold here on Barca Live.
Jinx is over for Jamie, and he'll get to pop the confetti once we go over the score predictions that we had at the beginning. But first of all, you can rate the game on fcbarcelona.com and the Barca app, but you can do it on the live chat as well. Rate Barca's performance from 1 to 10 today. It has to be in between an 8.5 and a 10, right?
Yeah, I go to that 8.5 because the first half we saw the team suffer, but it's also good that they knew how to move from that situation. And I think in the second half there was no color. Barca was the best team on the field. Sevilla disappeared. So I go for 8.5.
Nice. I'm going to go a 9 because Barca overcame the differences at the beginning, scored 2 goals, got themselves in a comfortable situation, and managed the second half to perfection. We didn't really suffer at all. Ter Stegen made a couple of big saves, and Barca with a 3rd consecutive win at a very complicated stadium at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuán. What are the fans saying, Jamie, on the live chat?
Lots of 9s. Faizan Khan, Elia 9 out of 10. Jorge 10 out of 10. Mohamed Ayed 9.5 out of 10. Shakespeare Mutetse 9 out of 10. Joseph Anderson 9. So a lot of love coming in for Lewandowski as well.
Well, obviously.
And a lot of people very happy that the jinx is broken.
Nice.
Thanks, guys.
We can invite you more now.
There you go. That's it. What a nice
you'll be
feeling.
welcomed back. You'll be welcomed back. Right, guys, let's take a look at the predictions that we had initially. And Jamie Coles, on your first day on Barca Live, you get your prediction right, which means we'll go and pop the confetti. And Jaume Torra, our graphics guy, got his prediction right as well. I think Jaume tends to be a little bit shy, so we'll let Jamie do the honours with the confetti. And Jaume, if you want to come out and do it, you can come out and do it, but we're doing it now. Let's go and pop the confetti before we say goodbye to the fans on YouTube and Facebook, and we head over to Barca TV Plus.
Down here, right?
It's down here. There it is. Dun, 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 dun.
Pull.
I think you twist.
Twist and pull.
Try.
Okay. Ready?
That way. Vamos! Head over to Barca TV Plus, guys. We're there with highlights, reactions, and all the analysis. We're leaving you on YouTube after this 3-0 win at the Sanchez Pizjuán. Jamie, congratulations.
Thank you very much, Robert.
See you sometime in the future. Head over to Barca TV Plus, guys. We're there with the highlights and reactions.